Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Rittenberg. The U.S. men's national team has the chance to do something it hasn't done in 96 years. Tonight, the U.S. faces Turkey at 10 in the Group D finale, looking to start 3-0 at the World Cup for the first time since the inaugural 1930 tournament. After missing Friday's game against Australia, Christian Pulisic said he's ready to play a part in the game. Boxing, former world champion Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s exhibition fight against Mike Zambitas Saturday in Greece is called off per federal court records. This comes after CSI, an events company contracted to hold two other Mayweather fights, sued him for breach of contract and filed an emergency injunction petition to halt the fight. Baseball, Reds are up before visiting the Pittsburgh Pirates Friday. Guardians are up before welcoming the Seattle Mariners Friday. This update sponsored by RCDRV Supercenter in Heat, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Paul, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, Common Man.
It is a special day because it's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
And Teddy's here. How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Now, I want to just preface everything by saying Timmy and I are in a very bad mood today. Shockingly, it's not anything that we did to each other or that happened here in the office.
That's every other day.
Yeah.
No, not today.
But today, we're in a bad mood because it seems like our worst fear is coming true. More on that coming up in 15 minutes.
So,
How you doing?
we ate a hamburger today.
We did.
I mean, I ate a burger. You ate a burger.
We ate two different burgers because our friends over at The Pearl,
How about that?
starting next week, they're going to put special burgers on the menu honoring yours truly. So I think it's mine next week, starting next Wednesday.
They're running them Wednesday through Sunday when they do this. Yours is next week.
Mine's like a spin on an Italian beef, and it comes with a little cup of the jus for you to if you love dipping the
When he asked about this, if we wanted to have like a sandwich named after us, first, it's a great honor. And second, you're thinking, well, how can we double up the meats? Not one meat, but a second meat, a second knob. So you get Italian beef, little topped on the delicious Angus beef burger.
It's delicious.
Jardiniere. I've got
The jardiniere is what makes it.
That's what makes it. So I've heard. I got myself a little KC burger that'll be appearing the following week, which we'll tell you about, which has like some delicious pickle slices on top of it, a sharp cheddar cheese. It's got brisket burger patties and like a KC barbecue tomato jam on top.
Jam. I can tell you that Fishy had one of my burgers, and he is currently, I'm not kidding, doing a George Costanza and napping in his office. He is sleeping back there.
I thought you meant he was doing a George Costanza eating while making love because
Well, he
it's
did that
so good. Oh, my God.
Too Hot Thursday means Teddy will play audio for us all day long. We also have Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg at 3:30. USA and Tunisia, 10 o'clock tonight. No, likey, too late.
Tunisia?
Tunisia? What did I say?
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
I thought it was Turkey. I thought it was Turkey, but if it's Tunisia, it's Tunisia.
I thought it was Tunisia.
All right. Well, I'm probably wrong. Well, I'm sure
I don't
you're
like
right.
your passive aggressive crap.
I'm
and by
sure
the way,
you're right.
It is Turkey. You're right. Why can't you
All
just
right,
say it's Turkey?
It's
Oh,
not.
man, I thought it was,
I could have been wrong.
I thought it was Greenland.
Did we really just start the show when
USA is playing their third and final group game, and the two of us bozos didn't really know whether it was Turkey or Tunisia.
It's a T. Yeah,
it's a country out there that starts with the letter T.
I'm not sure.
And it's not even Turkey anymore. It's Turkey Yay.
Turkey Yay.
It's Turkey Yay. It's not Czech Republic. It's Czechia.
Can I tell you something?
Chechnya.
I don't care what they want to call themselves. I really don't.
I know.
You'll always be Turkey to me.
We're not calling it España. We're going to take on España. It's just Spain to us.
That's right.
It's not France. It's just France.
Avocados from Mexico. All right. So United States and Turkey.
Yeah.
I might see the end of that.
10 o'clock
try.
tonight. You going to get up for that?
I'm going to try. I'm
going to
best.
try too.
Hopefully they're up 3-0 and they're dominating, Jerry, and then I can go to bed.
Rockets with the first pick of the second round last night took our guy Bruce Thornton.
Bruce Thornton.
A little bit of a surprise that he went that early off the board. Huh?
We were talking about this yesterday, right? Sitting back there, you, me, Tyler, Reimer were there. I thought maybe I thought Bruce was going to get drafted, but I thought he was going to be maybe in that final 15, final 10 picks of the second round. So I believe their point guard situation there still has Fred VanVleet in the picture going forward, who is a fantastic college point guard and has had a good NBA career. Also an undersized guy. So
what about Keith Van Horn?
Keith Van Horn. Is that the only other Van you've got? What
Van
about Nick
Wilder?
What about Nick Van Exel?
Uh-huh.
Is Nick Van Exel an Ohio guy? Am I making that up?
He played for the Bearcats, but and he was
Cincy
recruited by the Buckeyes, but I'm not sure.
A little bit of hints. He went to Cincinnati. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so there's some Ohio.
He's been to the state of Ohio.
He played at Cincinnati, Mike.
Cincinnati's not even in this state.
Oh, shut it.
They're in Kentucky. Hey, Teddy.
Hey, what?
Speaking of your stupid city down there.
No, we don't need to talk
Let me tell you
about
something,
what's
man.
going on down there.
Your baseball team sucks. My God.
Yeah.
What an embarrassment.
Not as bad as the Orioles.
We got to stop.
Not as bad as the Mets.
You hush up. We don't care about them. But Teddy's a big fan over there. We have to have a conversation about.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. We have to have a conversation about firing Terry Francona.
Oh, don't tell Jason Stark that.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
But I'm saying, I'm not saying.
All right, Johnny.
That this roster is good enough to win the World Series. Clearly, they're not. But they're good enough to win a lot of these games that they lose, my friend.
Yes.
They lose in such epic, heartbreaking, kick-you-in-the-sack ways.
Isn't this how their season started, though? This is how...
Right, it's been all season.
But they were winning every single one of those close games, and it gave you guys, and
false
me
hope.
a little bit, some false hope. And then here it's leveled out.
It hasn't leveled out.
I know they're underwater. They're underwater.
Poop.
I get that. What are you, like 6 games under 500 at this stage?
36. What's the difference?
Whatever.
Yeah. So it's... I think you're overselling how good a roster they actually have. I think it's just an okay.
I'm not.
I think it's just an okay roster.
I'm not overselling it.
Hunter Green's always hurt. I mean, Chase Burns has been fantastic. I will give you that. You've got a bona fide ace right now, but other than that, they're not hitting. Defense is skeptical. Pitching has been an issue.
I'm glad you're here, Timmy.
Basically, the whole every facet of your ball club.
Teddy, stick your head under some water and don't bring it up.
Okay, it sounds like great advice.
How was your day off yesterday?
It was good. How was the dentist? I went to the dentist and everything was great there.
Did they have to revive you?
No, I'm fine at the dentist as long as they don't have to go and give you or fill cavities or whatever like that. But it was just a regular cleaning. Everything was perfect.
They do X-rays?
They did X-rays this time. Yeah, you have to bite down. And it's kind of it hurts inside there.
I actually like the X-rays better than I like when they do the little gum recession test where they're poking you.
Yeah. What are you talking about? The X-rays hurt. What do you mean?
They put that hard plastic or whatever it is in your mouth.
It's like 3 seconds and it's over.
No, you gotta bite down and you're afraid to move and
what?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Just sit still for 2 seconds.
Some of us aren't used to having big, giant apparatuses
in their
stuck
mouths?
in our mouths,
well,
Timmy.
Other people are, or at least they're not afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call the little sucky guy, Teddy? What's your word? What's your phrase for him? And I'm also curious, what does your dentist refer to him as? or the hygienist?
Like-
I've never really heard them mention.
They may say
the guy.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's suction is what it is, but usually
Of course it's suction.
Yeah.
I call it sucky sucky.
Yeah.
I call it Mr. Sucky.
They say like close, so you close your mouth.
They just kind of give you a cue.
And then
Why does it have a gender? Why is it Mr. Sucky and not Mrs. Sucky or Miss Sucky?
You going to make some big thing about that?
No, just wondering, Freud.
I think that you are. I don't know why. It just was always a Mr. Sucky to me. Mr. Rooter. Why was it Mr. Rooter and not Mrs. Rooter?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Plumbing is more phallic shaped. And I guess the sucky is phallic shaped as well.
We got to change our ways, don't we? All right, I think I'll just call it. Should I call it Mrs. or Miss? Miss Sucky.
You know what? I take it back. I think that puts you in jail.
Yeah?
I think if you do that outside here, if you're in the dentist's office,
say,
give me a little Miss Sucky.
If I say that in the dentist chair, that's not going to look great for me? All right.
All right. Speaking of not looking great, Don Waddell was on Rothman and Ice today, and we talked about it with Rimmer yesterday about this potential for Zach Werenski wanting out of here. And Rimmer keeps telling me there's nothing to this. And I've known Rimmer for over 20 years.
And that adds up, huh?
I'd like to believe him. However, Don Waddell was on our radio station today, and he did not sound like Rimmer. He did not sound like a guy who thinks there's nothing to worry about.
And he's the general manager of the team.
You will hear from Donnie Boy coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slowdown due to an accident on eastbound Powell Road at 315, and you're looking at a 15-minute holdup due to a crash on eastbound 33 approaching Gender Road. It's going to be stop and go from 270 on that east outer belt. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
If your garage door is so old, replacement parts for it were discontinued, like 2 decades ago, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Start your summer off right with a brand new 2026 Chevy Trax from McDaniel GM Superstore. Matty Ice here, and this month save up to $3,000 off MSRP or get 3.9% APR for 60 months or lease for just $175 a month for 36 months with $39.98 due at signing. For qualified buyers, terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. McDaniel GM Superstore is just off Route 23 north on 95 in Marion, or go to McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
This is Gordon Miller for Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. As a third-generation family-owned business, I learned early on the importance of relationships and always looking out for the best interest of the consumer. So back in 1987, I witnessed firsthand how closing costs worked and did not like what I saw. Averaging upwards of $15,000, the cost of refinancing was so high, it prevented borrowers from lowering their payment, while the cash to close on a purchase was doubled. That's insane. So 39 years ago, I developed a loan option without any cost at all. Instead of using your money, we used the lender's money. The result? A zero closing cost mortgage. Fast forward to today, and we've now saved consumers over $500 million in needless fees. So before you hand your money over to your lender, call Miller Lending and see why a no-cost loan is right for you. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 250-2146.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The buzz is real at Zoombezi Bay's award-winning conservation tower. 3 all-new water slides, 1 thrilling experience. Make your splash at ZoombeziBay.com.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers.
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
At Perkins Local Schools, we wanted to improve our literacy outcomes for our students. The union worked collaboratively with our administration to come up with a solution-driven process to help our students become better readers. We have been able to provide more resources for our teachers and empower our educators to use the best teaching practices to get the best outcomes for our students. My name is Pamela Schertz, and I am a proud member of the Perkins Education Association because strong unions make strong public schools for our students.
Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Byrne.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Mostly sunny to partly sunny skies today with our temperatures getting into the mid to low 80s, and there will be a chance of showers and thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon and early evening. That could linger overnight, otherwise mostly cloudy with lows down into the 60s. And then for Friday, we will see a chance of showers and thunderstorms develop. Otherwise, expect mostly to partly cloudy skies with highs near 80 degrees. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. It's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
All right, so Don Waddell, Jackets GM, president of Hockey Ops, whatever the hell his title is. He was on Rothman and Ice today. Also had media availability.
I think right before?
About, yeah,
I think it was right before.
Talking about the situation with the draft is coming up tomorrow, and, Zach Werenski apparently wants to be traded. Although nothing official on that, just some rumblings from some of the newsy people in the hockey world that perhaps he would like to explore playing elsewhere, because this franchise has historically really, really sucked, and he'd like to win before he dies. So here is Don Waddell today on our airwaves talking about meeting with Zach Werenski to discuss his future.
Yeah, I met with him actually the day before the Norris was, had breakfast with him the day before the Norris was announced. And we did. We had a very good conversation. And since then, there's been a lot of noise around the league, of course. And, the question that, that I'm trying to get the answer to is, long term. We got 2 years left on the contract. If the mind's made up that it's time to move on, then we have to think about it from a hockey club standpoint. But, we're not at that point yet, and we'll continue to talk to him. And just, I think it's important to stay in connection not only with your players, but particularly your top player, and just make sure that the way the league is going right now and seeing some of the players that have moved around, that we feel like we have a fair chance moving forward with Zach.
Donnie, I don't like that answer. Donnie would make a really bad oncologist. I don't know what it is until we, get in there and check it out, and it could be growing fur on it.
Cancer, get out of here.
Right, that's what I want, Don.
Cancer, Zach Werenski traded, get out of here.
I want to hear that you guys had breakfast before the Norris was announced, and what Zach Werenski means is that he wants to win in Columbus.
We went to Scrambler Marie's. I got him the manhandler. He was so happy. Like, we both had a couple of manhandlers, and we were whistling doodah on our way back to the cars.
I want Don to tell me that they had a good conversation about where the team is going, and Zach is on board, and they want to win, and we didn't hire a 72-year-old coach to just sit back and not do anything. We're going to be very active this offseason. We're going to make Zach very happy, and he wants to sign a long-term extension with us. Instead, we got well, I don't know where his head's at, and, I know he's all right for now, but long-term, it's a pretty big matzo ball hanging out there.
Yeah, that's basically what we got here today.
So
go ahead. Would you rather be lied to?
Yes.
At this point?
Yeah.
Because if the general manager is going to put that out there, that at least quiets the fan base. You can't be hurt by that which you don't know, right? It's like if your wife's doing a really great job cheating on you, you're fine.
I hope she is.
You know what?
More stress.
If she can keep it going for another 7 years until your team wins a Stanley Cup, then none of us would care, right? No, that's
Zach Werenski's been gone for 4 years. Some guy in a uniform that looks like him.
That's a bad analogy.
Your dog dies, you go out and get a new dog for the kid before they realize it.
As long as he's here and as long as he's going to play this next season, and I am the key mouthpiece for all the workings that are going on with my hockey club, I want to twist and spin and make it seem like, look, all of us had some issues with how this past season ended. That's normal, guys. All of us were a little upset with the way that it went down. Zach's a fantastic player. He's one of the best players in the entire league. He's a gold medalist. He just wants to know what we have going on in the next season, the same way all other players want to. So I'm going to meet with him. I'm going to talk to him. And we're both collectively going to have a great understanding of where we are going into 26-27. And we have every intention to sign him to the best long-term extension that we can. Money not being a single issue.
Yeah, why is that so hard, Timmy?
That's what I would have done.
Why can't he just lie?
Well, it's not a total lie because it's not as if Zach is yet saying that he wants to be traded.
Also,
it's just all on the table right now, and he was brutally honest about that. He didn't hide any of the rumors. So the rumors, we had our buddy Rimmer on yesterday.
Rimmer's going to call in and he's going to be all upset.
The rumors were all valid. The rumors were all valid.
Did he already call?
Yeah. He was upset about that.
He called you?
Yeah. He's upset.
What's he upset about?
Well, I think he was saying...
He's told me 2 weeks in a row that there's nothing to see here.
Well, I think he said Zach wants to win. He does.
Yeah?
He wants to win. He wants to win here.
But that's not what Don said.
Well, Don was a little more wishy-washy.
I don't know if you'll have this quote, but yes. Don said teams would be lining up to get him.
Here is Werenski's current value
with R&I
and weighing long-term options.
I'm sure that teams will be lining up if we get to that point. We just have to see where it goes because nothing says we have to do anything. We have 2 years left, but we also know that if we're not going to get him signed in 2 years, that's a huge asset that we can't just walk out the door and start over with that. So it's something that we have to discuss. And, I think the agent I know well, and he's pretty open about things. So we'll get to where we need to get to here in a very short period.
It's a terrifying way to hear it because even though he's not saying, oh, well, yeah, that's it. Like we just talked and Zach told us there isn't a chance in hell. Doesn't matter what we do this year, short of winning the Stanley Cup. Next offseason, he's absolutely not going to re-sign and we might lose him to free agency. He's not saying that, but he's exploring the possibility of that being the case, which at this point is in play. And hearing it out loud makes you regurgitate a little bit in your mouth.
Timmy, I think
he's our guy.
Sometimes as fans, we can, take things to an extreme and we can get worried about stuff that we shouldn't be worried about. And I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that the last two Don Waddell sound bites that I just played make me want to die. Because I've seen this story before, man. I've seen it with Seth Jones. Fill in the blank.
Imagine the wonders it's going to do for our hockey club if we trade Zach Werenski.
First of all, who are you trying to convince us that the reigning
Uranus
Norris Trophy winner would have suitors out the wazoo? Yes, I'm aware that every single team would like to have Zach Werenski on their team. I'm aware of that. That does not make me feel better. You talking about what a great asset you have doesn't make me feel better. I want to keep great asset and then build around that great asset.
No S, Sherlock. We can't trade Zach Werenski and somehow wake up a better team. I mean, you're going to get
They'll try and sell us that crap.
If anything, you would get a young, up and coming type of player that's ruffling feathers a little bit and isn't a great fit. You might get back in the day, you might get the Pierre-Luc Dubois type of guy, coming in, someone that's not really working out, and they want a seasoned veteran that is right smack in the middle of his most excellent play to this point, and they believe he still has a lot more ahead of him, which Zach does. He's got good hockey behind him, and he's got more fantastic hockey ahead of him. I don't like it.
I don't like that one bit.
Do you have another terrifying soundbite to play?
Here is if there's a second meeting scheduled, because the reports were they're going to sit down, they're going to meet after the draft, but is something actually on the books?
Yeah, well, that got a little bit probably blown out because I have not scheduled anything yet. I said my plan was to meet with him as representation after the draft, so we don't have anything scheduled yet, and we'll figure that out here. The focus right now in the next few days, the calls I'm taking on other deals that we've been working on, and of course the draft. So we'll get to it, and see where everybody is. And again, it's not a decision that comes lightly from either side, and we got an obligation here to try to keep moving forward, and we'd like to move forward with Zach, and we try to make sure we're all on the same page as we try to do that.
Zach, I'm going to just talk to Zach now, okay? I know you're listening, or it'll get back to you. You can't do this to us, all right? If you leave, you're pretty much taking a match to the entire city and lighting it on fire. We've had tragedy in the past, both on the ice and off the ice, and I just don't know how much more we can take as a fan base. If you pack up and leave, none of us would blame you. However, we would be devastated to the point where we all leave our families and quit our jobs. Is that really what you want? The destruction of 2 million households, just orphan children wandering around the streets with no shoes on, malnourished, not knowing where their next meal is coming from because Zach is not able to give them Jets Pizza anymore?
CBJ 50. What about that deal, Zach? It's a great deal.
Right.
It's a great deal,
They
and you're
score,
the
you
face
score.
of it. We all win.
We all win.
We all win. And you know what,
We're
Zach?
never going to get free chili again.
Maybe the zoo's been getting old, but they're building a new aquarium.
Think of the children.
They're building a $175 million aquarium.
That's right. And we'll name it.
Put your name on it.
The Zach Werenski
Aquarium.
Memorial Aquarium, even though you're still alive. That we'll name it for you. What else can we name for him?
What do you want, Zach? How much do you want?
Levesque Tower? Done.
Werenski Tower.
Werenski Place.
One Werenski Place.
Werenski's Wang.
What about a street?
Saluting the sky.
What about Nationwide Boulevard?
How about just rename Nationwide after Zach?
I mean, we've been thinking
Werenski Arena.
We've been thinking about the name of our town and Columbus being a little bit dated.
Columbus is out.
Werenski.
Yeah.
Werenskiville.
Yeah. It's got a nice ring to it. If there's a Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, really, who the hell was Jim Thorpe, right? Come on. That's a long time ago.
Man. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Right, exactly. He
Thorpe.
did everything well.
Think he's getting on the ice and winning a Norris?
He grew up on an Indian reservation. Woo! What a story. Cry me a river, Jimmy.
What was that again?
Not like that.
Okay. Okay, good.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? You maniac?
Don't do it.
Just give you a headdress and send you outside so you can get fired good and proper.
I wish. Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's about a 25-minute delay due to an accident on eastbound 33 approaching Gender Road. We got police on scene causing a slowdown from 270. And there's an accident that's causing delay on northbound High Street, north of Lizelle Road. This report is sponsored by Coda. Pride is about showing up, being seen, and moving forward together. At Coda, that's their mission every day, moving every life forward. This Pride Month, they celebrate every life, every rider, and every community they serve. Join the celebration and plan your trip at Coda.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
The lot is full and the deals are on.
Let's get it started. At Lindsay Honda, we're kicking off the summer by giving you cash for your clunker. $3,500 minimum guaranteed for qualifying trade. Trade up to a new 2026 CRV LX all-wheel drive CVT. Now just $339 a month, or just $259 for a new 2026 Civic LX CVT.
Let's get it started.
Cash for clunkers is back at Lindsay Honda. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett Jackson in Columbus, June 25th to 27th at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block and sell to the highest bidder. Take in the lively exhibitor marketplace. Engage with interactive sponsor displays and enjoy a wide selection of food and drink options. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Advance tickets on sale now for the world's greatest collector car auctions at Barrett-Jackson.com.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice, Orthopedic One. When I'm hurting and it's affecting my golf game, these are the guys I turn to. And if you're in pain or you just suffered an injury, start with the specialists. Start at orthopedicone.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Adam Rittenberg covers everything college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Adam, good to talk to you, my friend.
Hey, good to be with you.
So it looks like the NCAA is going to attempt to enforce, and we have to say it like that, a new age-based restriction when it comes to eligibility, where no longer will we have the Brandon Whedons and the Chris Winkies of the world. If you are not in a certain age window, you're not going to be allowed to play collegiate sports. Do you think they'll actually be able to enforce it, or are we going to have, lawsuits out the wazoo, and then that's the end of that?
We'll definitely have lawsuits. They've already started, and I think the way that those first few ones go is going to be instructive as far as how easily or not easily this is to be enforced, because this is an attempt to create some type of order with eligibility. And this really goes back to COVID and how many guys were in school, for 6-7 years because of the COVID years and medical red shirts and so forth. And, I think, again, to have some clarity there, you get 5 years, especially for the athletes that are coming into school, can be effective. But as we've seen in the last, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, the whole sport has been driven by lawsuits and their success against the attempt to enforce rules. So we'll have to see how these first lawsuits go.
Yeah, one of those first lawsuits that you're speaking about, Adam, is right here in the state of Ohio. I think it's a group of 15 college basketball players that were in the high school class of 2022 that are going to say that is unfair. The other thing that's sort of being discussed right now around the sport, curious to get your take. What do you think of the current spring football model and then preseason practice? And walk me through this, because when they say that this committee is looking at changing the offseason practice calendar to where it can total 21 practices, which certainly is more than the 15 that you get in the spring, but neither segment could exceed 5 weeks. Is that excluding your what they call preseason camp when you're practicing virtually every day leading up to the season? I'd have to imagine that is, right? So more practices for you?
Exactly. So it would be more practices in the, basically from the period that the year ends, the season ends until the preseason. The preseason practice number goes down from 25 to 21, and you would do that over a 27-day period. So essentially it's a trade-off saying, hey, you can have more of an NFL-style off-season where you can have two dedicated practice sessions and split them up how you want. Here's your parameters of how many days you have to get all this done. But you could do, a lot of schools don't even use the full 15. They use 12. I think Indiana used 12 this year. So you could do 12 in March and April. You'll have a break and then, do another, 8 or 9 or 10 in June or whenever you get back from summer school. But I was at Ohio State's facility last week, and I go to some facilities in June, and there's players that are typically around as long as there's school in session. So, in the NFL, as you guys know, they don't just practice in the preseason and then a couple of times in the spring. They're practicing a lot more. And I think as the sport gets much closer to that, this model is designed to give the teams a little bit more flexibility in terms of how they prepare while reducing a few of the preseason practices.
ESPN's Adam Rittenberg joining us. When I first started learning the craft of broadcasting, somebody told me never ask two-part questions. So here's a two-part question. Are you surprised that the NFL did away with the supplemental draft this year? And number two is, what does Brennan Sorsby do now?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was a little surprised, just because I'm sure there's some teams that were interested in at least kicking the tires on him to possibly use a draft pick in the supplemental draft. But stepping away from it, it does make sense from, hey, they wanted to show him that you're not just going to get everything you want, and obviously you wanted to play college football. That door was closed. You're not just going to waltz into the NFL. We're going to make you wait a year. This is essentially going to be the punishment that you could have gotten even if you were allowed to be drafted into the NFL. So it's obviously a harsh deal, but there was so much talk out of Texas Tech about him recovering from the addiction and needing time and support. Well, now you have a whole year to really have that process take place. And so what is he going to do in the next year? I'm sure he's going to work out. I'm sure he's going to maybe pursue some other football playing options. Hunter Deckers, who was the quarterback at Iowa State, who lost his eligibility, went and played junior college at Iowa Western for a year before going to the NFL. There's obviously other pro leagues that are out there, but again, I think it's also important for him to get right personally, so that when you go through the NFL draft process, there are fewer red flags about you and your background.
Adam, let's walk back on memory lane to the early 2000s. And this week here in Columbus, you probably, you said you're here on campus just a short while ago. And this week, a bunch of his former players, they surprised former coach Jim Tressel, who now works, for the governor of the state of Ohio. And he's going to have his time. He's going to go down into the Ring of Honor. And you look back at the early 2000s with where Ohio State was. I can't remember who I heard say it, but Jim Tressel likely stabilized the program here with how quickly he was able to get this thing to a national championship level and allowed Ohio State to not have some of those dips that almost every other big-time college football program has had in that time. Could you just speak to his importance and what he did, even though it ended with a scandal, everything that he did in his time in that decade here?
Yeah, it was. I think the consistent dominance, at least in the Big Ten, is how I'll remember Jim's legacy, just from a pure coaching standpoint. Ohio State, I think you're right, towards the end of John Cooper's tenure, was in danger of going down the road of so many other blue blood programs that you'd have, God forbid, a losing season or two losing seasons in a row, and you really have to build it back. With Jim, again, after that first year, he's wins the national championship, and then you're beating Michigan pretty much every year, and you're winning the Big Ten most of the seasons, and you're obviously getting to Big Time bowl games every year, and so that's hard to do even at a program like Ohio State. And I think that it just sustained it to the point where, and then Urban Meyer comes in, and now Ryan has it, where every year you expect to contend nationally. And I don't know if that was necessarily the feeling at the time that he took over, in like you said, 2000, 2001. So that was a very, very important legacy. And, again, after the way it ended, to see him back in the facility and obviously the former players and the way that Ross Bjork and Ryan Day talked about him. Certainly a nice moment for a coach who certainly had a big impact at Ohio State.
Adam, we always appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
You bet. Thanks for having me, guys. Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. By the way, speaking of former coaches, I'm always shocked by what motivates these guys, right? Because Brian Kelly, how much money do you think he has sitting in an account somewhere?
What's he doing? Like Mountain West games?
He's got tens of millions of dollars. It's coming out of every orifice of his body. Maybe you take a year off and figure out what the hell you want to do. Instead, you sign up to call Mountain West games on CBS?
I don't get it.
You're that desperate to get out of the damn house?
You can get out of the house. You don't have to do that.
Calling Mountain West. Look, Tom Brady jumping into the number one booth. They paid him $300-something million. Their entire focal point is around him at Fox. I get that. I wouldn't do it, but I get it.
I can't think of a former recent coach that I want to hear from any less than Brian Kelly. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice.
Well, you won't hear from him. He's doing
like
Mountain West games. You're going to watch those?
I don't like him as a person. Yeah, but think of like our sick degenerates that are going to have to watch him.
That's your punishment.
Who's he going to call games with anyway? Who's doing the Mountain West package?
Slappy McGillicuddy and Tyler Danberg.
Bob Festerbush.
Oh, I love a good Festerbush.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of former play-by-play guys that you and I know, did you see who got the Tampa Bay Buccaneer job?
I did. Yeah, I saw that.
Fan employee Tony Castricone.
Tony Castricone.
Kidney Stony Castricone.
He once famously passed a kidney stone right there in the offices down in the Brewery District.
We had to call an ambulance because his kidney stones were so intense.
I wasn't around, but wasn't he violently screaming?
He was
writhing in pain on the floor.
My wife was better behaved, pushing a baby out of her vag.
Unreal. Man,
I have never had one, but I've told those kidney stones
stone.
are very painful. Teddy, have you had a stone? Have you passed a stone?
Not to that extremity that he had.
You have though?
No, I've had like something like that. I think that's what it was. Where I was in this pain. I was in my bed and I was just like paralyzed, almost in pain. And then I crawled to the bathroom very slowly, and then things got better after that. So I think I had like a tiny one.
Oh man.
Owie. I've never had anything close to a kidney stone. I probably won't do well with it when it happens.
I hope you don't have to call the ambulance for you, though.
It might be worse. I might have to...
The morgue?
Yeah, it might
call
just
the hearse?
kill me.
Wow.
We'll just use that excuse to kill you anyway.
I'll just have a heart attack from the pain. Self-induced.
Todd Monken has told Lamar Jackson to go F himself. Tell you about that next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on Neal Avenue at Vine Street. And we still have a slowdown due to an earlier accident on eastbound 33 approaching Gender Road. Still about a 10-minute delay and a little slow from 270. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit is just $99 and gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. Tri-State Men's Health, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Your plate is full every morning thanks to the $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. Freshly brewed coffee, a hearty breakfast sandwich with a freshly cracked egg, and a daily baked donut. All of that for just $6. Yeah, that is a full plate for sure, but it's one less thing on your plate to worry about. So enjoy it to its fullest. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons, at participating U.S. restaurants.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Summer heats up fast here in Columbus, and bad windows can have a tough time keeping a home cool and can send energy bills through the roof.
I hate to admit it, but we've had some complaints about our windows doing that.
Uh-oh.
I just tell them it's just like being at the beach, minus the water and the beach and the happiness, and you're in your living room. It's gross.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey, Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are zero commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer, and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Join the fan weeknights at 6 for the Buckeye Show. And if you're asking if it's just a bunch of homers rooting for all things Ohio State, yes it is. Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. You ready?
Plug away, Mike.
T-Bone and Tyvis, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. They're doing a game show at 7:45. I don't know what it's about. They're doing Morning Breath at 8:15. I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure it's great. Bishop and Friends, 9 a.m. to noon. They're talking to Aaron Portzline from The Athletic about how the Jackets are going to break our hearts again at 11:30. And on this show tomorrow, it is Go to Jail Friday. And the last day for you for a while, right? Because you're going on vacay.
Well, good news is I'll only miss 4 shows and not 5 because...
Is that good news?
Stop it.
You should miss them all.
Yeah, right. Which you and I both know that's not true.
Yeah, right.
Anytime I'm going, why no Timmy? Timmy, come back, please.
You're right.
Me like a do show with Timmy.
Do show?
Do the show.
Do the show.
Me like a do show. Me like a douche.
I do like the douche show.
Ripped up like a douche. Hey, we've been talking about Todd Monken and how it's been my view, and I think a little bit yours too, that this guy might be a complete moron. Yeah, this guy might be a total idiot, and there's a reason why he hasn't been a head coach.
Well,
so many people were pumping him up, though, before he got this job. Like, oh, Todd Monken's getting his time. But now I think he's done something that has me on board. This is cool.
He said about Lamar Jackson, who, of course, he coached in Baltimore, that he's just a tremendous person. And when he got the Browns job, he sat Lamar Jackson down and told him that he wouldn't get this job. He couldn't get this job without him, and he owes so much of his career to the type of player Lamar Jackson is, and how it's been a pleasure to be his coach all of these years. But then Todd Monken said, then I said, go F yourself. We're going to blitz you every third down. And then he laughed.
You blitz all night long.
Yes, that's what you do. You have a nice heartwarming moment. All right. Like, for example, I got a neighbor friend of mine, and we were out to dinner, the four of us, a little couple friends. And before we started the swinger party, we're out to dinner. And he said, Mikey, I know you like to cook. I'm in the market for some new cookware. And I said, you know what? Fear not. I'm going to send you some links later of some cookware stuff that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And so, later that evening, I'm sending him a little text with some brands that I like. And, here's some nice copper pots. You should really take a look at those. They really go with your decor.
Oh, copper pots.
Nice copper pots,
beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
And,
this isn't Martha Stewart line we're talking about.
And I couldn't just end it with, here are those links I wanted to send you. Enjoy.
Let me guess what you said.
I said...
Did you say, here are those links, you stupid F?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I said, here are those links. Eat a bag of D's.
Ah.
That's what I said.
That's also a good one. So you know it's coming with love.
So you say someone, I've been so lucky to be your coach. You turned into a wonderful quarterback. I'm proud of you as a man and a football player. You're great. Go F yourself. I'm going to blitz you every third down.
And you're a real piece of S.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to watch you suffer.
I'm going to put a bounty out on your head with our players.
What's it like to go out to dinner with another, couple? What's that like?
What are you doing?
What's it like?
What are you doing?
Having friends and being social.
You know what? It's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
And the whole swinging thing, too. I don't know how I could go on after that.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I'd be able to just sort of white noise my mind to do that and then go back on the home front, because wouldn't you just always be thinking about how much better it was?
What if it's not better?
With somebody else?
What if it's really, really awkward?
But then don't you swing until you swing from the net. You just keep swinging until you
what?
Find the better out there.
Timmy,
you keep going to front porches with upside down pineapples on them.
You just keep knocking on the door?
You keep knocking on your door until you find
a neighbor from about 30 miles down that way.
30 miles.
Couldn't help but see your upside down pineapple, and wanted to invite you to my kids' football practice.
Wink. Wink. We just happen to be here in Chillicothe.
We have a vacation home down here.
We have a timeshare. We like the Krispy Kreme with 2 C's.
There's 2 C's involved. Give me a number, Timmy.
2.
Call a number 2 right now. 614-821-9710 gets a family 4-pack of tickets plus paddock passes to the Honda Indy 200 at Mid-Ohio, Friday, July 3rd through Sunday, July 5th. Hey, that's next week. Passes are good for the entire weekend. We don't cheap out on you. Tickets can be purchased at midohio.com/tickets.
Speaking of racing, you made fun of me. You made me feel like a dork when I asked if you would ever go to a racetrack and do a supercar experience. Like every man in the world has done that before. Excuse me.
Well, not every man is sitting in the big chair for 23 years, Timmy. I've been around. I've done some stuff. All right, I know you're a little late to the party of relevance here, but you get to do some stuff here when you're sitting in the big chair in the afternoons.
Must be nice to be the common man. Have you even ever been on an actual NASCAR track in a real stock car? Because I have.
No, I've not done that.
I mean, I had to go to Kentucky to do it, but I've done it. No, I saw that Bone and Anthony we're doing some spots on our social media for the new like outlaw place, which these things are kind of popping up where they're really expensive simulator equipment. And it looks cool. Like they even have like a full motion one. It got me thinking about like the games from back in the day. Do you remember the original like Daytona 500?
Oh, absolutely. The Cruising USA?
Well, Cruising too, but first Daytona where there was like 8 of them lined up in a row.
Yeah.
You would get like a whole pack of people in there and you'd all be in the same race.
I used to love
stick
it.
shift. That was great. And then maybe one of the best arcade car games ever created was Cruising USA. Loved that game. Loved every single piece of that. The side-by-side, trying to beat your buddy.
Has one of those in his basement.
No.
Yeah, he's got 2.
He's
side
got
by
the
side.
double bank,
Got the double
Cruising USA.
Yeah.
Someone like right in your neighborhood has that?
Yeah, close by.
Oh, my God.
Not in my neighborhood, but close by.
Wow. I would charge $1 for people to play.
This is why you don't have any friends.
I'm going to buy a machine that expensive.
Don't I have
I'm not
friends?
going to charge $1.
Hey, Timmy, you got a little video game down here. Yeah, it's $1. That'll be $1.
Free play after free play. No, it's free from me.
All right, we'll do some Too Hot Thursday with Teddy. Plus, one hockey team is obsessed with wieners. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at a couple minutes slowdown on eastbound 70 on the west side from Central Avenue to 315. And watch for some holdup due to a crash at the intersection of Neal Avenue and Vine Street. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
Getting a speeding ticket can ruin your day. But what about that cyclist or the pedestrian crossing the street? If you hit them while speeding, you'll do more than just ruin their days. That's why tickets are more than just a fine. They're a second chance. A reminder of what's on the line when you're behind the wheel. You won't get a do-over every time. So take this as your sign to follow the speed limit every drive. Speeding slows you down. Paid for by NHTSA.
That's the sound of Ellie De La Cruz stealing third. That's the sound of you stealing third. Right now at UDF, buy any 2 bottled beverages and get the third one free with Ellie Steals Third. Now at United Dairy Farmers. Some restrictions may apply.
Thinking about making the switch to hybrid or even all-electric? Germain Honda of Dublin has you covered. Explore the Honda hybrid lineup, including the Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, and Civic Hybrid. Or experience Honda's all-electric Prologue SUV. You'll get the efficiency you want, the reliability Honda is known for, and great offers available across the lineup. See why more Central Ohio drivers are choosing Honda electrified vehicles at Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road or online at germainhondaofdublin.com.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mappo's Plumbing.
Sure. We do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of...
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
No one plans to get into an accident, but when it happens, we strive in making life easier for you. This is Justin Hinderer. The Hinderer Motor Company Collision Center is ICAR certified and certified by many manufacturers to provide the best quality repair available. All of our repairs come with a lifetime warranty. We have our own 24/7 towing service so you never have to wait. Plus, we offer on-site rental cars for every lifestyle. At Hinderer Motor Company, we love what moves you.
Grilling season starts now at Billiards Plus. Shop top-of-the-line grills and turn every cookout into a win. Then bring the fun inside with pool tables, shuffleboard, and more. Everything for the ultimate game room. Billiards Plus. Grills, games, and good times. Online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Tyler Danberg. Detroit Lions corner Terrion Arnold appeared at a hearing Thursday in Tampa and is facing felony charges of armed robbery and kidnapping that could carry a sentence of up to life in prison. Arnold was ordered held without bond until a pretrial detention hearing scheduled for Monday morning, where prosecutors will argue he should remain in custody without bond until trial. Soccer. Nationwide Insurance is now a minority owner of the Columbus Crew. This comes a month after the Columbus Dispatch confirmed the Haslam Sports Group was selling 37% stake in the club. Tonight, the U.S. faces Turkey at 10 to close Group D play. Americans seek their first 3-0 start to the World Cup since 1930. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Take strokes of your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Results this summer with the solution for weight loss. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey kids, if you don't buckle down in school and do something productive with your free time, this is your future.
You guys ready to play like big boys yet, huh? Maybe pick out your own outfits in the morning?
Listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to this dumb show wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah, just search Common Man and Timmy.
Forget what you're going to say there, Mike?
And then every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Let's talk about wieners, shall we?
Hot dogs, right?
No. There is a team out there. And by the way, this was put on social media because someone has connected the dots, and God bless them for it, that only hires coaches with phallic inferences in their name.
I love this.
For example, the Oilers. They've just hired Mike Babcock.
That was all about Cox. Fletcher Cox.
However, but you go back and look at their history of head coaching hires. Well, it doesn't end there. Chris Knobloch. Knob.
That wasn't a doink. That was a dong.
I don't have any knob sound bites. Then before that, it was Jay Woodcroft.
We talked about Cox.
You know, Wood.
Like Danny Woodcock. Mm-hmm. Or Danny Woodhead.
Then it was Dave Just the Tippett.
Yeah, they definitely are monitoring his load.
And we can't forget about a guy who coached here, also coached in Edmonton, Ken Hitchcock. So if you're an Oilers head coach, you have to have some sort of reference to the male member. Speaking of the male member.
Yeah, speaking of the male member, I just seen that Shane Lowry fired his caddy after missing the cut at the U.S. Open at Teddy
Shinnecock.
That's right. He's a pretty big golfer, wouldn't you say?
He's a little fat.
No, I mean figuratively and literally.
He's probably top, 25, 20?
In girth as well?
I'm not even looking that up. I guarantee he's top 30 in the world.
Who do you think's got more weight on him? Chris Gotterup or him?
Shane. Are you kidding me? Shane.
Well, Gotterup's pretty.
He's thick,
pretty heavy in the bosom area.
He's got just that Jersey Shore girth to him, Chris Gotterup. But Shane Lowry, he is like a Arby's Big Montana roast beef.
What about a Patrick Reed?
Yeah, he's more like a pudding cup.
Yeah, he is.
Patrick Reed.
I can see that.
Yeah, but Shane's just a chunk monster, beef master. He's all that stuff. So what was the deal here? I'm trying to see if there's anything more to it. It says the Irish golfers parted ways with Darren Reynolds after missing the cut. Reynolds had been on Lowry's bag since early 2023, but the partnership is over.
Well, I have something else
for a reset
for you here. There's a little bit of a scandal because Shinnecock is the name of certainly not Shiny Cock, not that. But there was one particular news anchor that got it wrong.
Yeah, this lovely news anchor out of Pittsburgh.
Lovely.
Name is Yasmin Rodriguez.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yasmin Bleeth, the underrated Baywatch gal.
Yeah.
It's all Pamela Anderson all the time, but Yasmin Bleeth, she was the one. So this...
Robbie Williams.
This reporter, thank you. This reporter was... talking about how the U.S. Open was at Oakmont, the audio quality. I saw this on social media, a couple of clips. I thought the audio quality was very poor, so we don't like to do that here, play you poor audio. We'd rather just read it. But why read it when someone like the AI queen could read the report?
Now, this is not my queen. All right, this is the queen. This is what the news anchor said about the U.S. Open. Let's take a listen.
Oh, hello. It's already been a year since Oakmont Country Club hosted the 125th U.S. Open. It will be back here in Western PA in 2033. But this summer, Long Island, New York is on the spotlight, with shiny Cox Hills hosting the 126th U.S. Open. Do you know what shiny Cox Hills golf course reminds me of? It reminds me of my favorite New York stallion, Viggo Mortensen. He knows a little bit about that. Don't I know it? Viggo used to love to say mean and nasty things to me. He would leave me all knackered after an evening in the throes of passion, and then he would scream in my face how terrible a queen I am. I loved it dearly. It made me very hotsy-totsy to see the New Yorkers so cheeky towards Wyndham Clark. Oh, yes. Okay, bye-bye.
Too Hot. Sponsored by Ohio Health. Rising to the occasion in the moments that truly matter. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/it's time.
Thank you, Queen. Now it's Teddy's turn to dazzle us with audio. What are we starting with today, Teddy?
I'm taking a long look at this again like I do every week. And I think this week we're going to start with T-Bone and Tyvis.
I think that's a very good call.
And Tyvis is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we have a little Tyvis audio. And apparently, I did not know this, but during the delivery of his child, they played a little trick on him. Did you guys hear about this at all?
No.
Tyvis
replaced his baby with a white one?
That's what I'm hoping that's what it was.
I guess Tyvis's wife and the OBGYN fooled him about the baby. So here, let's give it a listen. Here we go.
When they was having like their checkups, she was explaining to her, like, yeah, Tyvus doesn't believe that we're having a boy. So her OBGYN named Deidre, she was like, oh, I got to mess with him a little bit. So when my wife gets rolled back there into the room, the door closes and she goes, everybody in the office is in on it. We're going to fool Tyvus.
Okay.
So I get up there. She delivers the kid and she says, oh, my gosh, it's a girl.
Really?
Now, at this moment, I'm wearing my boy dad shirt.
Yes.
So it's like
right.
I'm celebrating the fact that I got a boy. She says, Tyvus, it's a girl. And she's like, I swear it's a girl. So I'm like, for real? Then she goes, no, I'm just kidding. It's a boy. So
Man,
in that moment, which I have it all recorded on my phone. So in that moment, my wife was like, oh, you were shaking. I said, yeah. Nobody can take nothing serious in this world, Tebow.
Good. I'm glad.
That could be the best OBGYN I've ever heard of.
I think that is fantastic.
It's great.
That's diabolical, but
we
fantastic.
Don't appreciate a good practical joke. You know, we think some places like church and giving birth is off limits for a practical joke. I say the more the merrier. Let's go.
Someone like Tito, who's the world's worst April Fool's guy, his joke would have been like, oh, my God, your baby's dead.
You're right. That's a bad joke.
Just kidding. It's alive and well.
It's a good thing you're wearing blue, Tyvus, because this baby hasn't taken a breath in a long time. Just kidding.
Do you know the term stillborn?
It's a nice pinkish hue.
Oh,
just
my God.
Kidding. You couldn't hear the cries because I was muffling them. I think I accidentally did suffocate the baby during the practical joke.
But the gender thing, you can't be mad about that.
No,
it puts you to the test. You're
that's
like, oh,
good old fun.
There was a mistake made. Like I thought we were having a boy. It was just a little speck that was floating around in the womb. That wasn't a tiny little penis. It's a girl. It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Good job. Good job by everybody involved there.
Timmy has been invited to the biggest wedding of all time. Like, this is making the news.
I'm excited.
Everybody's talking about this.
I'm excited to be going.
Timmy is going to the biggest wedding of all time. Details coming up next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
It's a little slow moving on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from Main Street to Livingston Avenue. And you're looking at a 5-minute slowdown on southbound 315 from Kinnear Road to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Trouble sleeping lately? Upgrade to the great sleep you deserve at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Choose from a curated selection of top brands and let their sleep experts help you narrow it down. They make sleep easy. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Our double hung is as good as it gets. There's something really simple. It's called an interlock. We interlock our windows. The interlock is the absolute best way to alleviate air infiltration. With the interlock, it's harder to break into. When you interlock the sashes, it makes a better window. It's just a darn good window, and we're very proud of it.
Call Rizzotti today at 777-4806.
T-Bone and Tyvus wake you up every weekday morning from 6 to 9, and I think I can sum up the show in 3 words. Football, food, and fun. Ain't that right, T-Bone?
And I get more volume per suck.
And there's only one thing that makes Tyvus happier than a free hair transplant.
All it took was legalizing the money you had to give to the players. And we are watching the demise of the SEC.
T-Bone and Tyvus, weekday morning starting at 6. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
Nationwide Picnic with the Pops presents Winborn's The Music of Tom Petty. In one night, 4 decades of music. Take a journey through time with conductor Stuart Chaffetz and vocalist Jonah Bobo, backed by a live band as the Columbus Symphony performs Winborn's The Music of Tom Petty. Saturday, June 27th at Columbus Commons. Get tickets now at picnicwiththepops.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
It's time for sun and savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, get a new 26 Elantra SE for $59 per month for a 2-year lease. Just $59 a month for the drive into summer sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year and 7.6.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett Jackson in Columbus, Ohio, June 25th to 27th. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block, interactive sponsor displays, and a wide selection of food and drinks. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Tickets on sale now at barrett-jackson.com.
If your garage door is the most dramatic thing on your block, and that includes the neighborhood Facebook group, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fix sucky garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Amazon Business. With smart business buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Rockman and Ice.
Ben Stiller just landed, and this is what I told him last night.
Wait, whoa. And I told him last night.
Yeah.
Rockman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Scattered showers and a few thunderstorms are possible through the early part of tonight, with lows down into the 60s here for the overnight hours. On your Friday, we're tracking cloudy skies and some rain arriving for the afternoon, with highs in the mid to upper 70s. We'll be seeing some more rain showers and a few thunderstorms here for the early part of Saturday. Otherwise, tracking some more sunshine and highs back into the 80s here on Sunday. And then we're tracking some summertime heat with highs into the 90s, looking ahead to next week. And that's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Aaron White here on 97.1 The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Comer & Cross. So when I endorse a product, and I'm relatively new to Comer & Cross, I want to go through the entire process that you, the customer, will go through. I had my guy, Cole, come out to the house today. He works for Comer & Cross.
Yeah.
Okay? Had no idea who I was. Because I even said, like, hey, I'm doing the commercials for you. I'm the common man. That's nice, sir. Would you like to see what we do? Absolutely, I would. So he took me through the entire process. And this is when I learned that Comer & Cross are not your average run-of-the-mill drug dealers. Allow me to explain. See, what happens with these, loser garage floor companies and drug dealers is that they get a lesser product. And then what they do is they try and make it last over a longer period of time. Like you have your brick of pure cocaine. The drug dealers aren't just selling you the pure good stuff, right? They're going to mix like talcum powder and a bunch of crap in there. So that cocaine
other white substances
lasts a little bit longer for them. They cut it. Yeah, that's what these companies do.
They're cutting it with cheap epoxy?
That do your garage floors. They're not getting the good stuff. See, Comer & Cross, I was told today, they make their own chemicals. They make...
Like Jesse Pinkman?
They make their own chemicals up to 97% purity.
They synthesize their own phenylacetic acid?
Yes. So when they do your floor, they're not using cheap stuff from China that's been cut a million times. So they could do 20 garage floors instead of one. They're using their own stuff. That is why they can guarantee you it's never going to chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever. Epoxy sucks. Paint sucks. They have a multi-fold process. They're using the pure cocaine on your garage floor. My God, it's going to look like a new showroom every single time you pull in there or pull out, whatever your preference is. Pull in, pull out. And if you call 1-800-NEW-FLOOR, probably Cole is going to show up to give you an estimate. And you're going to have a nice little conversation with Cole like I did today.
Is he a lovely guy?
He's a great guy. As a matter of fact, he really liked the garden that I had in the back, and I sent him home with a couple newly blooming jalapeno peppers.
You sent him home with peppers?
He got some peppers to take home for his trouble today.
Cole get to be a pepper boy.
That's right. Cole's a pepper boy. He was
boy.
He was very, very nice. Took me through the entire process, treated me like I was an idiot because I am one. And Cole will treat you like an idiot, too. Only in the best way possible. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or check them out online, Comer Cross, C-O-M-E-R, cross.com. What did I tease?
I'm going to a big wedding this coming week.
So you, my friend.
I've been lying to you.
Are going
this whole
to
time.
New York City for a little vacation next week. And I'm reading that there's supposed to be a secret wedding at Madison Square Garden involving Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And you just happen to be gone the exact time this secret wedding is going to be going on.
Yeah. Yeah, so
and I want to know when you were added to the bridal party.
Let me just tell you. Well, I'm invited. I'm not in the.
You're
party.
not a groomsman,
okay? Yeah, I'm just sort of an outlier. I've got my Kansas City connections, and I know my guy Josh Klingler from the radio network there, and I know
Klingler. You know him,
David Klingler. I don't know him as much, but I got my people out there in Kansas City, and so I'm connected to this. I told you I was going to New York. Oh, we're going to go to a show. We're going to go to a Yankees game. You know, I lied to you. I told you all that surface level stuff that's happening in New York City because we were sworn to secrecy. You get that, right? Well, I mean, we're talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift right here. You can't say anything about this. They were asking Andy Reid about this, and he said, I have no comment. I can't say anything. But I can tell you the Big Bear is going to be there.
Of course he's going to be there.
I'm going to be there, too.
Well, Pat Mahomes, you're going to be there as well.
Oh, yeah. I got to be there for Kelce. Be there for Taylor. And Chris Collinsworth is even going to be there. I tell you.
Actually,
when I can go,
isn't he doing the service?
Oh, I tell you, when they asked me to officiate the wedding, I said, I don't really have a license, but... for a tight end that is as good as you, and you get to play with Patrick Mahomes, I can't think of anything else I would rather do. This is going to be an unbelievable event. I can't wait for it. So CC is going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there. And you might have seen that on July 2nd now, the plans call for a little intimate gathering of about 100 people at the Garden. I'm in that party.
Uh-huh.
Then the next day on July 3rd, about 1,000 guests are going to gather for a splashier celebration with possible stage appearances. I guess I could tell you a little bit about who the stage appearances are going to be. The Bee Gees are going to be there.
Oh, the Bee Gees are going to be there.
Yeah.
How many of the Bee Gees are still alive?
Is your love, is your love. How deep is I really need to know. They're going to be there. Bruno Mars is going to be there. Kicking things off, pumping things up. Katy Perry is going to be there.
No, she's
not. So we can
not.
throw her down a well.
I was going to say, no, she's not. Come on, they hate each other.
We're going to suspend her from the rafters and the oops cord. Whoopsie daisy. We don't need no Katy Perry. We got Taylor Swift right here.
Throw her off the catwalk.
You always said you wanted to go to space.
What's the matter with you? All right, Too Hot.
Too Hot.
Teddy, give us some more audio for Too Hot, my friend. What do you got?
All right, let's take a look here. I got some Bishop and Friends audio here for you. And, of course,
Tuesdays with the Barry?
Yeah, you know it. They were chatting with Dom on there, Bo was, and they're making plans. I guess they're going to go to Mansfield Prison together and, check it out. Because some things, spooky, supernatural things, I guess, happen.
Bo and Dom are going to the prison together?
Nothing's like officially set. They're talking, but they're making plans. They want to go there together and do some investigating. So, all right, let's give it a listen.
I drove by Blood Prison Sunday.
Yes.
Mansfield.
Yes.
I'll do it in the day. I'm not doing it at night.
We're going to go. We'll bring cameras and we'll video it. We'll bring some professionals that are paranormal people with us.
When's the last time you were by there, Skinwalker Ranch?
I haven't been in a while, but we'll go. And
you're going to be scared out of your mind by this place. It is creepy.
Because it's science. We'll bring some paranormal scientists with us.
Great.
Yeah. It's like the Sasquatch people finding Bigfoot, and it's all tied together. I'm telling you, like that. Have you ever watched Finding Bigfoot? That guy, Bobo, Dr. Bobo, he mimics the voices of Sasquatch. He screams it out, and he's a scientist. His just name happened to be Bobo. So if someone out there is a paranormal doctor like Dr. Bobo, please reach out to Bo and I. We would like you to take us and do a scientific study there.
All right, I'm in, but it's in the morning. I'm not going at night.
Can you imagine
Dr. Sonny Bobo,
a TLC reality show where it's Dom Taberi, Bo Bishop, and like Egon Spangler, and they go to the Mansfield prison with the flux capacity? Not the flux. What's the thing they use?
What is the little? Shoot!
What's the little device they use? What is that called, Teddy?
Let's see.
In the Ghostbusters, what is that? Where the arms raise up whenever
you're doing a good job describing it. I know you don't. It's not even the proton pack. The proton pack.
Not the
PKE meter. It's the psychokinetic energy meter. That's what it is.
There wasn't another name for it?
That's it. That's got to be it. The proton pack on the back. You had the ghost trap. The particle thrower.
Okay. Those guys are idiots. By the way, if Bo does that with Dom, I'm going to be so offended. This is a guy who comes to my town. He lives 2 hours away. I barely see Bo Bishop.
You think he's actually going ghost hunting with Dom?
He comes to my town for a soccer tournament for his kid. Doesn't even tell me he's in town. Not even a phone call. Not even a lunch. Nothing. And he's going to go to a prison with Dom? That's an insult. Right, give me another one, Teddy.
Too hot. All right, let's go to Rothman and Ice, and Cole asked them a question about like onion rings over French fries, or which one would you prefer? So, would you take onion rings over French fries if you were offered? Here we go.
If you asked me this as a kid, I think I would have said yes.
Oh, is this a Chops kid food?
Let me ask you guys. No, I don't know if it really is. I don't have a real,
What type of fries are the onion rings competing with? Are we talking shoestrings, crinkles? Because that to me matters as well. I would take onion rings over shoestrings, but crinkle cut fries over onion rings all day and tomorrow. That's where I'm at.
It's close.
Are shoestrings like the steak and shake fries?
Yeah, like McDonald's steak and shake type vibe.
The shoestring to me is like even worse than that. I wouldn't even view McDonald's as shoestring.
Steak and shake is more shoestring than McDonald's is, yeah.
Shoestrings are like a box of matches.
Onion rings, I like an onion ring.
Yeah, the right onion ring.
I don't know why we were having this discussion. All right, not all onion rings are equal. Not all fries are equal. It depends on what you're giving me.
Right, you've got battered, you've got breaded, and
you got an onion loaf like from Damon's?
I think for the most part, I would say I prefer a battered onion ring.
See, I'm more team breaded.
I was going to say I've had unbelievable breaded onion rings too. You contend that when I go to a lovely Ohio favorite, as you guys know, to be Swenson's makes delicious hamburgers. I love them. They got a good drink menu too. I'm not the biggest fan of their French fries. I think they could put a little bit more work into the seasoning of the French fries. I want to have good seasoning. Like we go to our place Loops. I think they do an unbelievable job seasoning the French fry. And then the way it's cooked too is a little different. But when I'm at Swenson's, I get their onion rings. And I think the onion rings are fantastic there. And so I would always get the onion rings depending on the place. I might prefer the onion ring
You know who's got
as
a
to
good
the style of fry that they have.
Good onion ring?
Who else?
If you like a breaded onion ring, Red Robin.
Yeah,
They give you
do.
the onion ring tower. It comes with the 2 sauces. I think that's a fantastic appetizer.
We were talking, a lot of burgers today. We're talking about the Pearl off the start of the show. Another place that's in the Crooked Can market over there is Hot Mess.
Yeah.
Delicious burgers.
Good ring.
Good onion ring.
Good
I mean,
ring.
it is a gigantic. I think theirs is battered. They're fantastic.
All right, we got to take a break. We're coming back in 2 minutes, and I'm told by Teddy, I have not seen it, that the Jackets have just made a trade. So we're going to talk about that coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple-minute holdup due to a crash in the right lane on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt. After US 23, police are on scene there. And we've got a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Put-in-Bay Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Give them joy on Put-in-Bay. Laughter jumping into the pool, delight from a hole-in-one, and amusement riding a train, golf cart, and carousel. Plan your next everyday island getaway today at visitputinbay.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
When it's too hot to go out, it's definitely too hot for your AC to go out. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Pros are here to help. We offer fast repair and AC replacement for any cooling system when you need it. Plus, we're a premier Lennox dealer and can install an energy-efficient system for a great price. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit us online at thewaterworks.com. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
The lot is full and the deals are on.
Let's get it started. At Lindsay Honda, we're kicking off the summer by giving you cash for your clunker. $3,500 minimum guaranteed for qualifying trade. Trade up to a new 2026 CR-V LX all-wheel drive CVT. Now just $339 a month, or just $259 for a new 2026 Civic LX CVT.
Let's get it started.
Cash for clunkers is back at Lindsay Honda. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Truck drivers, looking for a driving job that delivers the reliability you need? For 35 years, Schneider's Intermodal driving jobs have given drivers like you the stability they deserve. Schneider's Intermodal drivers enjoy drop and hook freight, competitive pay, and well-maintained company-owned containers and chassis. Plus, drivers enjoy frequent time at home, typically daily or multiple times per week. If Intermodal isn't the right fit for you, Schneider also has dedicated tanker and van truckload jobs. Find your intermodal driving job at schneiderjobs.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Please take note of this warning. This show will mess you up. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, Jackets have made a trade. It's not a huge, splashy trade, but they get a veteran from Colorado, Valeri Nichushkin, who is 31.
Russian
guy.
Yep.
He's like a,
top 2 line,
20-ish goal type of guy.
Yeah, 50, 55-point guy at his best.
He's been a productive player. The Jackets trade second-round pick in this year's draft, third-round pick in the 2027 draft and fifth-round pick in the 2028 draft. So immediately they get rid of their second-round pick for this guy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I feel like there were some issues with him,
he had some incident a few years back, like in a hotel room or something.
There was like a drunk woman or a woman that was heavily intoxicated, and there was like reports that he was trying to steal her passport or something like that. Okay, so yeah, it was in April of 2023. It was in the first round of the playoffs between the Avs and the Kraken. Yeah, an intoxicated and distressed woman was found in his hotel room.
Okay. Well, he's a good veteran player who may or may not dabble in human trafficking. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We haven't won anything. So.
I'm sure they did their due diligence on that. That was 3 years ago. Whatever he was doing then,
he's
been
playing in the league since then.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
He got away. What are you gonna do?
Stop it. There's no eligibility issues. He just played 72 games for the Avs here this past season, had 49 points.
Well, I don't know if this is the type of move that's going to keep Zach Werenski in the long term.
Is
but,
Zach doing backflips right now?
I don't know.
And he's got a new right winger here to play with?
He's played in 91 playoff games. So, I mean, veteran guy when it comes to that. Had a couple goals in this year's playoffs for the Avs. All right. So, Jackets make a deal. It's not the biggest, flashiest deal in the world, but it adds some good veteran depth to the team. This screams to me like a guy like Marchment's not coming back, which we probably knew anyway.
I mean, when you look
You're
at
looking for that type of service.
Yeah, and Marchment definitely did his job, wouldn't you say? Like, he came in and
what did they trade
provided something.
What did they give up for him? You know off the top of your head?
I don't know. Teddy, do you know the Mason Marchment trade? What went out the door for him?
You know what I appreciate about Mason Marchment?
No.
Looks like a good silent movie villain. You put him in like some old West type of clothing. He could be like a Doc Holliday type of guy.
Yeah, he's got the mustache. He's big, strapping too. Crack and trade Marchment to the Jackets for a second and thank you.
Second and a fourth.
So we're still holding on to that 14th overall pick. And again, I'm sure they're trying to move that pick into something that's meaningful for them for this year, but at this moment, I guess they keep trying. I mean, we heard Waddell on the station today. They are not looking for future picks at this point in time. They just sent a bunch. They just sent a bunch away.
I don't want that.
Hopefully, they can do that.
Here's
again,
the one thing
if
I like
they can
about
help
this guy,
year's
though,
squad.
That I said he's like Marchment. He's really not. From a production standpoint, on the stat sheet, he could be, but he's much more physical.
He's a fighter
than that guy.
Yeah, he will throw down.
Yeah, and you know what? What did we see? We saw late in the season when Olivier hurt himself and Severson hurt himself. We saw the physical nature of this team completely take a crap.
Mm-hmm.
So now you get yourself a guy who can go out and score you some goals. He's not going to lead the team by any means necessary or by any stretch is what I'm trying to say. But he's not going to shy away from a physical confrontation.
I would wonder how a pairing like Nichushkin would be with someone like Marchenko, a fellow Russian who maybe one of the bigger knocks on Marchenko would be the lack of physicality.
I don't know. We trading Marchenko? Donnie talked about that today, too.
Well,
by the way, Donnie was on, Don Waddell was on Rothman and Ice today, and he was asked about if Kirill Marchenko is available in a trade.
Yeah, I've gotten calls. I have not made any calls on Marchi. I've gotten calls, and my job as a GM is to listen to offers. And, you know, we've had a few that aren't even close to what he means to our hockey club. So, you know, he's an important player to us also, or, you know, our leading goal scorer the last few years. And, you know, I've said, you know, our job is, if we have a chance to make our team better, we got to look at it. But in his case, I think it's going to be hard for somebody to come up with something better than what he is. You know, again, you can get a lot of pieces in deals like that, but when you trade the best player in a deal, you never really win the deal.
Yeah, it's just, can he be consistent enough to be that really important cog that you count on?
He feels like he's talented enough where he, say this as a compliment to his skills, he should be hovering closer to 40 goals than
right, but
30.
Timmy, you can't go the last 20 goals of the season and score
20
like,
games.
Score like a goal.
I know. You can't do it. You can't do that. You know what? Zach Werenski, he still won the Norris Trophy. And I felt that his play, and yes, it was after the Olympics, it came down a little bit for what his standards are. But I don't know, you know, a lot like Waddell just said right there. I don't know how you win that trade when the best player in the trade is the guy that you're giving up. It would have to be something really substantial coming back in. The guy had 67 points. He had 27 goals. Like that's
Marchenko,
a lot.
you're talking about.
Marchenko.
Yeah.
That's a lot to go out there. We need to keep building around it. That's why I think getting tougher, more physical forwards that you can maybe pair on the same line with Marchenko will be a help for him. So it can open some things up, give him some more space on that ice to get the shot off, to get some more confidence, and to see more pucks go in the back of the net.
It is a significant anniversary today. Does June 25th, 1997 mean anything to either of you? If I tell you that date, anything pop in your mind, Teddy?
I was just something maybe Blue Jacket related.
Yeah, the day the franchise was announced.
That is correct. That is the day that the league officially gave the green light to NHL expansion here and in Minnesota and in Atlanta. And what was the other one? Crap. Why am I blanking on this? Because there were 4.
Was it Phoenix?
No, because that was not an expansion team. That was a move.
You're right. Was that...
why am I blanking on this, Teddy? Help me out.
19.
It was Minnesota. It was here. It was Atlanta. And who else?
It's not Carolina.
This is going to drive me
nuts. Is. Oh. Nashville. The Preds.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was June 25th, which is today, 1997.
And look at us now.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
All the cups that we've got.
Great.
It was a good time.
Great.
All right, Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
What do you got, Teddy?
All right, you guys are familiar with the BMI scale, right?
I'm very familiar with it.
And how it's probably not correct, really. It's a little.
I'm going to say it's not correct.
It's kind of extreme, but a lot of people have gone by that for years, right? And so T-Bone and Tyvus were talking about it and how if you put Tyvus on his scale, it doesn't make him to be like in great shape or a great athlete, right? Even though
Tyvus just ran a 4.85.
Exactly. So let's give a listen to those guys talking about the BMI scale.
What did you put as my height and weight?
I think I put like 6'3", 255.
And it said obese.
And it said obese.
Obese. Not overweight. Obese. You're a former athlete. It called you obese.
I know. It's funny.
Like, we tease you about it, but you're obviously not in bad shape at all.
So while I was out there, I ran into a fan, and he goes, you know what? You're not as fat as they make you seem. He said, complimented Timmy, he making you seem like you just fat. You're not even fat.
No, you're not fat. That's the joke. That's the joke. I'm making fun of your weight. Me, Tyvus, I'm making fun of your weight. There's the obvious joke there.
All right, I got something for you. I got a development.
What would Bones be, do you think?
Just a picture of a headstone. Just says R.I.P. I put mine in here. So they said Tyvus was obese by his measurements. So I just put mine in here, 5'7", $180. And I'm just overweight. I'm not obese. I'm at 28.2. But let me tell you something. If you're watching on the YouTube, I'm down about 30-some pounds on the GLP-1 shot. Is this not sexy? Come on.
No.
If this is overweight...
I am.
Sign me up, baby.
I am
Is
beating.
this not sexy?
I'm still beating you, buddy, in the BMI.
You're not beating
What'd you
me.
say? You were 28?
28.2.
27.1. 6 feet, 200 pounds. Also,
Timmy,
overweight.
Timmy, if the BMI was a sexy scale, there's no way you're beating me. Right, Ted? I mean, let's go.
No way.
Let's pretend for a second that you are a very, very gay man. Which one would you rather be with, me or Timmy?
Oh, well, it's got to be the common man, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, come on. He is the common man.
Teddy, I'll allow it because you've been with him for so long.
Actually, but because he's been with me for so long, you should want something new.
If we went out and just hit the clubs for the whole week, Columbus would just be going wild.
For you?
Oh, they'd just be losing their minds.
Right.
Beating them away with a stick.
Mm-hmm. All right, good stuff. LeBron could be making his way back to the Cavs, plus more Too Hot fun coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue, and about a 15-minute delay on eastbound 33 from Refugee Road to Gender Road. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa. Bright, spicy, zesty, impossible to ignore. It brings main character energy to every bite. Not just a sauce, it's a star. Only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
This 4th of July week, Championship Golf takes center stage in Columbus. From July 2nd through 5th, the 46th U.S. Senior Open Championship comes to Scioto Country Club, where legends of the game meet hallowed grounds that don't play favorites. Feel the energy, the tradition, and the pressure of championship golf at its finest. Be there for every moment. Tickets are available now on SeatGeek.
Some things shouldn't change. The smell of coffee on a Saturday morning, a handshake that actually means something, a neighbor you can count on. For more than 30 years, Newman Roofing has been a part of this community, and this community has been a part of us. We're family-owned, locally operated, and proud to serve the same neighborhoods we live in ourselves. Every roof we install is built to last. Every home we step into, we treat like our own. Every family we serve, we treat with respect. That's the Newman way. And along the way, more than 1,200 homeowners have trusted us enough to leave 5-star reviews. To us, that says one thing. Treating people right never goes out of style, because excellent customer service isn't a thing of the past. It's our promise to keep doing things the right way. 3 decades, one family, a whole lot of neighbors who have become friends. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online today at newmanroofing.com.
Fall is a season of change, and Hinderer Motor Company is turning over a new leaf with big savings. This is Justin Hinderer. Right now, any one of our participating locations is paying up to $3,500 over Kelley Blue Book value. That's right. Drive in your current vehicle and leaf with one of ours today. Don't wait. The leaves are falling and so are the prices. At Hinderer Motor Company, we love what moves you.
Making ends meet matters for Ohio families. Congressman Mike Carey is working to help you keep more of what you earn and get the benefits you deserve. Mike Carey supported the Social Security Fairness Act, helping ensure public servants like teachers, firefighters, and police officers receive the full benefits they've earned. And Mike Carey is working to deliver tax relief for more Ohioans. Congressman Carey backed historic tax cuts for working families and seniors. That plan eliminated taxes on tips and overtime, expanded the child tax credit, and provided thousands in tax relief for Ohio seniors. Because whether you're working, raising a family, or planning for retirement, every dollar matters. Visit carey.house.gov to learn more or get help accessing benefits or dealing with a federal agency. Congressman Carey's office is here to help and fighting to help your family keep more of what you earn. Paid for with official funds from the office of Congressman Mike Carey.
Bo Bishop and Dom Taberry. Dom remembers when Bo was a young whippersnapper, and Bo remembers when Dom wasn't part ape.
And then Yolanda one time wanted to wax my knuckles.
Tuesdays with Taberry.
Sponsored by Green & Sons.
Tuesdays at 10:30 on The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common man uses his droopy sack for a bath mat.
Santa's not the only one with a big red sack full of goodies.
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. Timmy, have you seen the weather forecast for next week?
I don't want to look at it. I seen it, and I'm going to pretend like it doesn't exist.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off. Well, you may want to take your clothes off next week because you're running the air conditioner and you're like, hey, it's not working right. Maybe there's a problem with the AC. By the way, our friends at Care Heating and Cooling can fix that for you. But it could just be a problem with your windows. Maybe your windows are leaky and drafty, and maybe you're thinking, well, that lets the hot air in. No. It also lets your cool air that you're paying for out, which means your air conditioning is working overtime. It can't handle it. You need to protect your AC. Protect your family. Why do you hate your kids? Why would you let your kids live in a house with crappy windows?
It's for the children.
What kind of person are you?
Fix it for the children.
Right. For the children. Call Universal Windows Direct today. Buy 4 windows, you get 4 free. It's one of the biggest offers of the year. Plus, 48 months with 0% interest financing, same as cash. That is 4 whole years to pay with no interest. I want you to call for your free in-home estimate today. 614-502-5220. UniversalWindowsDirect.com. Again, you got buy 4, get 4. 48 months interest-free, same as cash. Comfort, efficiency, and savings all summer long. Like me will be saying, I love my windows.
Mikey, can you find my good buddy Wolfgang?
You can't just request Wolfgang. He has to appear naturally.
Says who? Says who?
Says me. What am I, Rich Little? I just go into voices and...
Yeah.
No, the mood has to strike me.
No. I saw Germany and Ecuador playing, and I...
Oh, hello, Timothy. How are you?
Wolfgang,
I see you're enjoying some World Cup football.
I really am, Wolfgang. I see that your team is doing quite well, even though they're struggling with Ecuador right here.
Everybody struggles with Ecuador because it goes through the equator.
Oh, do you know how hot it is? Quito, Ecuador.
Quito.
The equator goes right up its butt crack. Right through it. You don't know what that's like in Germany, Wolfgang.
I know about things going in the butt crack, but maybe not the equator.
Right.
Yes.
Those are other things. Those are completely different things entirely.
Absolutely.
Have you run into that fancy boy, Freddie, yet, Wolfgang? The guy that's getting all the attention.
The German
never
fan.
shows his face, never speaks.
He's become a social media sensation.
Oh, he's a much bigger star than you, Wolfgang.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm on the highest rated sports talk show in the country.
I know you're a great guest for us, but...
Can you believe it, by the way?
See you on social media too much.
Well, you can find me on Instagram. At Wolfgang 69 BH on Instagram.
That sounds a lot like my McDonald's code.
BH69.
Well, I hope you have a good time. You enjoying New York City and East Rutherford, New Jersey?
Is that where I am right now?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Very nice there. Very nice.
It's lovely, right?
Yes, very nice.
It's not even New York. They call it New York.
This is why you can't just say Wolfgang show up because Wolfgang had nothing prepared. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, LeBron could be making a return back to the Cavs. How about that? Apparently, the Lakers are interested. They really, really, really... Where's my story? Here it is. They really, really, really want to get Jared Allen.
Really.
They really want him. And so the scenario would be a sign and trade that would involve sending LeBron to the Cavs. This according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. That's all I have for you.
What do you think about another run with LeBron? He's ancient now.
Can I tell you something?
He's still LeBron. You don't care.
Jimmy Crackcorn.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I know, but
Teddy, what do you think? You care? Excited about
Teddy,
it?
you got to care a little bit.
LeBron going back to the Cavs? That would excite me. Absolutely.
You think because he makes them better, or because you just want the nostalgia play and it's a nice way to retire? You go back to the Cavs and you do the whole little thing.
I think it's that. And then with the Cavs have to do something. I think I've heard people, maybe it was Ty was talking about how they really want like Jaylen Brown to go to the Cavs because the Celtics, for some reason, they just will have to get rid of Jaylen Brown, right? And I know the Cavs fans would love to have him, but it's, the Cavs have to do something and bring LeBron back. Probably hardcore Cavs fans may not be happy about that because it's just nostalgia, but casual fans, I think, would like it.
I question how much LeBron really wants to play basketball at this point in time. Do you know why? Because every time I flip on social media, what do I see? LeBron James enjoying the game of golf. I'm sure
he's golfing now, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of this, Teddy.
Yeah.
Mike, I don't know if you saw, but Kevin Love and Richard Jefferson and some of the other 2016 Cavs title teammates, they were just on a big, extravagant golf trip somewhere. It was just
I hope
last week or
J.R.
the week
Smith was
before.
on that trip.
He was.
J.R. Smith's the best golfer of all of them.
He is. There was even a clip where I don't know what golf course they were playing at, but there were other people in the vicinity. And I think it was JR hit a drive, and LeBron just shouts out, "Good shot, N-word." Just shouts it out.
Yikes.
Everybody in earshot was like, oh.
You know what I'd like to see? If LeBron is serious about playing golf and getting better, who else, what other Hall of Fame best basketball player of all time plays golf? Michael Jordan, right? How about seeing a little LeBron versus Jordan on Netflix or something like that?
On the golf course.
Yeah. Playing golf.
Yeah. Playing golfy.
Yes.
Playing golfy. I'm still intrigued about Steph when he retires. He's
pretty good.
He's really good.
Really good.
He's really good. He's played in Korn Ferry Tour events. He's got a great swing. He plays in that American Century thing, which is like, I mean, yeah, it's competitive. I think the guys that, get up near the top of the leaderboard, they get competitive and they want to win that thing.
Yeah, he's won that.
I feel like he always drives that 18th green in 2, like every single year. It's like a very short par 5 for a guy like Steph, but he crushes the ball. I mean, he can hit the ball over 300 yards off the tee, and he might make a go of it, try to become a player.
All right, we'll do some more Too Hot fun.
Too hot!
Plus, we'll talk about the most obnoxious, annoying sports organization in the world. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got slower traffic on southbound 270 on the east outer belt from Main Street to Livingston Avenue. And you're going to hit a couple-minute delay on westbound 70 on the west side between West Broad Street and 670. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
Your plate is full every morning thanks to the $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. Freshly brewed coffee, a hearty breakfast sandwich with a freshly cracked egg, and a daily baked donut. All of that for just $6. Yeah, that is a full plate for sure, but it's one less thing on your plate to worry about. So enjoy it to its fullest. The $6 Tim's Trio, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Hey Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are zero commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Leave the stress and mess to us. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family-owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Need a new ride before summer hits full speed? Head to Germain Honda of Dublin, where the Honda SUV lineup is ready for your next adventure. Choose from the versatile Honda HR-V or the always popular Honda CR-V, with a great selection of gas-powered models available right now. Plus, well-qualified buyers can take advantage of some of Honda's best lease offers of the year. Whether you're commuting across Columbus or planning planning a weekend road trip, there's a Honda SUV built for the journey. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road or shop online at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
Welcome back to That Lux Life. It's your boy, Will Winmore. Today's guest, the Millionaire Ball from the new Ohio Lottery Daily Draw Game, Millionaire for Life. Hey-o! So if a player matches 5 numbers and the Millionaire Ball number, they win $1 million a year for life. Hey-o! Or $100,000 a year for life if they match just 5. Hey-o! Millionaire for Life is the game. Millionaire Ball is his name. Play Ohio's newest daily draw game for your chance to win for life. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Listen to Financially Fit Radio with Corey Sickles this Saturday morning at 9 on 1460 AM, covering topics like what you need to know about annuities and how to stay healthy and enjoy retirement. Financially Fit Radio this Saturday morning at 9 on 1460 AM.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
The next chapter of Cleveland Browns football is here, and we want you to be a part of it. In the new world-class enclosed Huntington Bank Field, a new era of Browns football begins in 2029, and your path to being a part of it starts today. Place your deposit right now at newhuntingtonbankfield.com to reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in the best stadium on planet Earth, our brand new home in Brook Park. To reserve your spot and be one of the first to choose your seats in our brand new state-of-the-art facility.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. With Major League Baseball's collective bargaining agreement expiring December 1st, ESPN's Jesse Rogers reports the league is proposing a max contract length of 5 years for free agents switching teams, 6 years to retain their own players, no deferred contracts, and no more qualifying offers. Today, both the Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Guardians are off. Soccer Nationwide Insurance is now a minority owner of the Columbus Crew. On May 29th, the Columbus Dispatch confirmed the Haslam Sports Group was selling 37% of its stake in the club. Tonight, the U.S. faces Turkey at 10 to close Group D play. Americans seek their first 3-0 start to the World Cup since 1930. World Cup at the half, Ivory Coast leads Curacao 1-0, while Ecuador and Germany are tied at 1. This update sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty. He'll buy it today for cash. 614-470-2000.
This show features two Nicoles. One gives you useful traffic information. The other one yells, "What up, bitches?" Who's ready to party? Here's Man and Timmy.
Hey, happy Thursday. I forgot what day it was for a second. It's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
Which means Teddy dazzles us with audio. Can we talk about the most annoying franchise in all of sports? Just so happens to be the team that I root for in the National Football League, and that is the Chicago Bears.
I'm so done with your Bears. Tell them why.
I'm done with them.
God.
Because now, according to the Daily Herald, which is a suburban newspaper in Chicago area, the Bears are cobbling together parts of different bills in order to try and get a stadium in the state of Illinois. Now, if you're saying, wait a minute, didn't they come out 2 weeks ago and officially announce they were building a stadium in Hammond, Indiana? The answer is yes, they did that. That wasn't just a report. That was an actual announcement.
That was an announcement by the
Chicago
team
Bears.
with the official graphic from the team account from Kevin Warren.
Now, if you're keeping track, they, first of all, when they started this whole process, they bought Arlington Racetrack in Arlington Heights, Illinois, which is northwest suburbs, and they announced, we're moving there. We've bought it. We're moving. We're going. Okay? That was announcement number one. Then, when they didn't get the sweetheart tax deal they thought they were going to get from Arlington Heights, they said, oh, just kidding. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to stay on the lakefront. We're going to build a new dome stadium pretty much where we are, adjacent to Soldier Field. We're going to do that.
Publicly funded.
Yeah, they said, we're going to do it. Here's some renderings. It's done. And then they said, well, wait a second. We're not going to do that either. Then they said, we're going to go to Hammond, Indiana. Official announcement. We're going to Hammond. We've chosen Hammond. And now the story is they're working on some crap to go to the south suburbs or stay in the state of Illinois. What the hell? You know what?
We don't want to be in Indiana. We're the Chicago Bears are from Illinois.
I don't
we got to be
care
back across the state border.
where the hell you go. And I'm so glad they hired Kevin Warren away from the Big Ten so that he could just spearhead this entire thing. What an idiot that guy is.
Isn't that the sole purpose they basically brought him in there?
Because that's what he did in Minnesota with the Vikings.
Project. Yeah.
With the Vikings, he got the stadium deal done. He was supposed to get this done. Instead, it's just been a bunch of false starts, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then nothing ever happens. I hope they build a big, giant dome on Mars. That's what I hope. Go to Mars. And then I hope the air filtration system fails. And it's like Total Recall, where the eyes are popping out of the head.
I was going to say, are we talking about like the dome that everyone lives in, or it's just the stadium dome, and then they go outside and die?
I don't care. All right, radiation, a three-breasted woman is there, and all of it. That's where I want the Bears to move, Mars. I don't care where you go at this point. People say, oh, don't you care if they stay in the state of Illinois? What's the difference? They're going to build a gaudy-ass dome wherever the hell they go. Go to Hammond, go to southern suburbs, go to Arlington Heights, go to the moon for all I care. I don't care. Just pick a place and do it.
I don't think it's really going to have a long-term negative effect on the fans. And in a way, I think that kind of sucks, because these franchises in the NFL, they're so popular now. You have so much revenue coming your way. Your ticket sales are in such a good place.
They're going to sell their 7,000 seats anyway,
that's
Timmy.
What I'm saying.
It doesn't matter.
You can be a bozo, and you don't have any ramifications for it. So in a way, it kind of sucks. It's not like I don't want the franchise to fall apart, because there's a lot of people that have been fans of the Bears since they were kids, and their fathers and their fathers.
No.
They are all fans.
We could use the break. I hope they do fall apart.
But they're not. They're going to make this stadium deal. It's going to be annoying. Mm-hmm. It's going to be stupid. You think they do wind up in Indiana?
I have no prediction.
Yeah.
I have none. I have no prediction. They can move to the Wisconsin Dells for all I care. They'd be the Wisconsin Bears.
What's like a good southeastern Wisconsin town?
Racine.
Racine.
You know what they have in Racine? They got a pastry called the Kringle in Racine.
That's them?
Yeah.
You can get that down here.
You can.
That's available in a lot of different bakeries around here.
It's coming. Like if you go to Trader Joe's, right? You can buy the original Racine Kringle in the Trader Joe's. You can get it mail order to your house. I think it's the OH Bakery. Is it the OH Bakery in Racine? So OH has nothing to do with OH, but it could. Maybe we adopt that. We kick Racine right out. And we
just
adopt
call them the Kringles.
The Kringle.
Yeah, you're just the Racine Kringles. You forget about the Chicago Bears. Get out of there. You're the Racine Kringles. Brand new team. Just leave the Bears. Stop messing with the Bears. Leave that franchise in the name. That history, you know what? It's over. It's done. Just let it die.
I don't need it anymore.
Let it die.
People talk about, you move, you got to keep the legacy. Keep the legacy. I don't want it.
Do a lot of banging in Wisconsin. Is there anything good to go across state borders?
We used to go up to Wisconsin in the summertime for like pontoon boat crap, and there's lakes up there, Lake Geneva.
Just all the other, not Lake Michigan, but all the little lakes up there.
You didn't go on Lake Michigan with a pontoon boat. Are you insane? No.
What was the lake? The
little lakes where you catch like crappie or carpy or whatever the hell they call it.
Carpy.
Crappie?
What was the lake?
Pappy?
Where the Minnesota Vikings were banging. Literally.
Lake Titicaca. No, is it Minnetonka?
I think it's Minnetonka. No, Tonka.
Minnetonka.
Lake Minnetonka. Boy, they were having some fun there.
It was a love boat.
Fred Smoot. Is there some
Fred Smoot played for your guys, didn't he?
He did. But I think he was integral with the sex boat.
Smoot likes a little smut.
You little Smoot lover, you.
Teddy, it's Too Hot Thursday. Well, speaking of smut, what do you got?
All right. Well, earlier in the show, you did briefly mention Tyvus in his 40 time, which was, 4.85?
That's what I'm told. It was a 4.85.
I heard it. I heard him blurt that out. Yeah. I thought that was pretty good. I thought he was going for 5.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to hover around 5.
Yeah.
Would have been the line to break, the bar to break. So he impressed me.
Yeah. Now, Bishop and Friends, Bo was chatting about Tyvus's 40 time and had some concerns about that. Here we go.
There were, I think, maybe a dozen people that tried to race Tyvus Powell in a 40, and it's like, where else can you get that done? So it's just.
Did anyone beat him?
I think so. He was beat twice, I want to say.
What did he run? He was back today. It was nice to see that this morning.
4.8 was his first one. I think he did 4.9 on the second go.
Somebody said 4.85.
I watched him run this. If that's a 4.85, that's the most friendly timer I've ever seen, ever. That's a 5.2 always. There was no way that was a 4.85. Who timed it?
I think Scotty Vegas was our officially unofficial stopwatch handler.
The next time he runs a 40 that's clocked, there's one person who I want timing it, and that's Joshua Perry. I want Joshua Perry timing it because then I have timing integrity.
Tyvus will never accept Joshua timing it.
Of course he won't, but that's because Joshua will tell the truth. That's why Joshua was always the governor and he was always the senator, because Joshua will tell the truth to us. There will be timing integrity. Scotty was, come on.
Timing integrity or Joshua willfully starting the timer late?
I was going to say, Joshua's going to have him at 8 seconds.
I don't know if that is. This is no offense to Joshua. I think he's a good, clean man, all things considered, but I think he would just find it a little too funny to have Tyvus post a pretty bad time up there.
I got a little bone to pick with Joshua Perry. I saw Joshua today. And by the way, he's doing a ton of stuff for us now, so I see him frequently. We don't need to do a handshake every single time we see each other.
You know what he calls that, though? He came up to me today and he extended his hand. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Not extend my hand with someone?
He crushes your hand, too. It's just a...
I don't think so.
Oh, he kills my hand.
It's just a nice... Well, it's because you're a giant wuss. That's why. Look at you.
Just call me a wuss.
You got a problem, pinhead?
Yo, what's the matter with you?
He calls it a good touch. He came up to me and said, "Hey, good touch," and extended his hand.
But it's not a good touch. I don't enjoy it.
I do.
No, we see each other too often. No, a handshake is exclusive for someone that you maybe see once a month. Okay? If you see each other on a regular basis, the handshake is out. For example, at the race on Saturday, you, like an idiot, shook my hand. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's
right. We see each other every single day. We're not shaking hands. If anything, it's a little bit of a hug, but it's no handshake.
You'd rather have the hug than the shake?
I wouldn't rather have anything.
What I have to do something. I can't just not even give you a little touch.
Teddy.
What about a shoulder tap?
If I saw you outside of work, see you every single day, and I came up to you and extended my hand, wouldn't you think that's just weird?
Yeah, I mean, I would shake it, but I'd be like, "What are we doing here?"
Yeah, what are we doing? We see each other every day.
Yeah. If it's been a while,
like, what are we doing here? I'm sorry that there's a group of people that is trying to bring basic human kindness.
There's nothing to do with that. I'm not anti-handshake.
Being polite.
That's not polite. It's polite. Don't touch someone. That's polite.
Repeatedly polite. You have a greeting. You see somebody. You don't know if today could be your last day.
I hope it is.
See? And you will have not touched me in a really long, long time. And you're going to be sad in the afterlife about that. In the afterlife.
A Florida couple could have been saved by Dom Taberi. Details next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for an accident that's causing some holdup on Morse Road at Johnstown Road. And there's a 5-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at Progressive.com or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Grilling season starts now at Billiards Plus. Shop top-of-the-line grills and turn every cookout into a win. Then bring the fun inside with pool tables, shuffleboard, and more. Everything for the ultimate game room. Billiards Plus. Grills, games, and good times. Online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
The lot is full and the deals are on.
Let's get it started. At Lindsay Honda, we're kicking off the summer by giving you cash for your clunker. $3,500 minimum guaranteed for qualifying trade. Trade up to a new 2026 CRV LX all-wheel drive CVT. Now just $339 a month. Or just $259 for a new 2026 Civic LX CVT.
Let's get it started.
Cash for clunkers is back at Lindsay Honda. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Nationwide picnic with the Pops presents Windborne's The Music of Tom Petty. In one night, 4 decades of music. Take a journey through time with conductor Stuart Chaffetz and vocalist Jonah Bobo, backed by a live band as the Columbus Symphony performs Windborne's The Music of Tom Petty. Saturday, June 27th at Columbus Commons. Get tickets now at picnicwiththepops.com.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Dip it, dunk it, smother it. It's queso gone wild at Hothead Burritos. Try our new loaded potatoes covered in queso and topped off with hardwood smoked bacon, burritos, bowls, nachos, and more. Hothead Burritos. Get up and get you some queso.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Call today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you want and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, foreclosures, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Call today and speak with me, John Kozik, for an all-cash offer and the help you need. At 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000, TurboTrackRealty.com.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon, CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
Morning Juice is now live on YouTube. Join Bobby Carpenter and Jeff Thidoff weekday mornings from 6 to 8.
Just search 971 The Fan to catch the live experience or watch on demand.
The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Tracking scattered showers and a few thunderstorms here for the early part of tonight. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with lows down into the 60s. We'll see mostly cloudy skies here on Friday with rain arriving for the afternoon. And that rain will linger into the early part of our weekend on Saturday. But we are tracking some more sunshine and highs back into the mid-80s on Sunday. And then we got more sunshine, but some summertime heat with highs into the 90s here for most of the next week. And that's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Aaron White here on 97.1 The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I got a story for you. And you know what? It's more of an idea that I have for our recently retired friend, Dom Taberi.
Okay.
I got a job opportunity for him out there because you and I have witnessed him in action at this thing. So we set up some kind of program where he is out there protecting the geriatrics in this country. He's protecting them. He's looking out for their financial well-being.
But he's a geriatric.
Yeah, but he's like a young geriatric. He just retired.
I see.
So until we find out that he's senile, we let him do this.
Timmy?
And we'll monitor
Timmy,
him.
I just got word. The verdict's in. Senile. Sorry.
Well, you know what? I'd still like to let him try. I'd still like to let him try just to see how it goes. So any time, a phone number that seems like it's spam and they're trying to call our senior citizens in this country, it gets rerouted to Dom Taberi, and we'll get him like a little hub, like a replay center in his new pad up there in Dublin. And it'll be
he's
all
not in Dublin. He's in Plain City.
It'll be all. Why do you have to say it like that? Like
because he's not.
He can't.
Can I tell you something from somebody who pays Dublin taxes?
Dublin?
No, because I'm paying the taxes. You don't get credit for being in Dublin if you don't pay the damn taxes.
I believe he's been saying that he's up in Dublin.
I believe he's full of crap.
Do you think he doesn't?
Because I know where he lives.
Do you think he doesn't want to say that he's in Plain City? He doesn't want to associate himself with Reimer and those fine folks
That's
and Der
perfectly
Dutchman.
fine. Look,
it's a wonderful place. They got the
Plain
Costco.
City. Fine. Live in Plain City. But stop saying you live in Dublin if you don't pay those taxes.
I used to hate it when my buddies would say that they're from D.C. It's like, yeah.
Well, where are they from?
We're from Virginia.
Yeah, but it's the metro area,
close.
right?
Yeah,
you're in the suburbs. You're in Northern Virginia.
But I know that they were doing it because they wanted to be cool. That's why they were saying
being from D.C. is cool?
In their heads. No, it's not.
You stand outside Ben's Chili Bowl and get stabbed in the abdomen? That's cool?
No, it's not.
Right.
That place is cool, though. Not getting stabbed, but...
Man, that chili's so good. Just stab me.
Bill Cosby used to love it. They had to take all his stuff down. They can't have Bill Cosby's
I bet you'd
stuff
stack up
around the Ben's Chili Bowl.
Are you kidding? The second that guy was released from prison on a technicality on that TV One channel, they started playing those shows again.
Oh, that's the Cosby.
That's the theme.
Yeah, Cosby. So anyway, Dom's going to do this. He's going to get filtered all of the scammers that are calling our senior citizens.
Okay.
He's going to have a hub in his house. Of course, it's going to be on speakerphone so that everybody
can hear.
It's actually going to be on like a 1990s intercom system, how the homes used to have that wired in. So any room in the house, you'll be able to hear, hey, who is this? Oh, yeah, sure, you can have my money. How much money do you want? $150,000? Oh, sure. I got it right here. Why don't you get your checkbook out? You can make it out to GFYBH69. How's that sound, buddy? So this couple in Florida.
What do you think, Dom?
Come on, boy, mount me.
This couple in Florida, they could have used Dom. Merdine James. She was looking forward to retirement. Even her husband, Fritzy.
Fritzy?
Fritzy. Living with dementia, Mikey. It's terrible.
Fritzy.
I got this special shampoo now that really helps my hair.
They had 1 year left on their mortgage, Mike. This sucks. Then a sweepstakes scam took every single dollar that they had left, $141,000, their car, their house, everything that Merdine had earned. She was a hospice caregiver. God love her. And now that's all gone. Yeah. And hopefully there's some people in their community that are working to try to get some of this back, because this is what got them. And this is why you got to be very, very careful. We're good because we go through training. We do fishing like 9 times a year. We can spot them. We see them. That's not a real web link. That's not a .com. That's a .net/com.
That's just like a lot of meat.
So they were presented with this opportunity to win $4 million.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That would have been life-changing.
I just was not a rat. But, it doesn't really seem like a cool thing when winning a prize comes with conditions like the caller wanting you to pay upfront taxes and fees before you can receive your winnings. I mean, my God, red flags all over the place. I don't know if Merdine was suffering from dementia like her husband was, or that she couldn't see this coming, but they just willfully gave it away. And sometimes that's just gone. It's out there. I can't remember who it was, but someone that I know got popped with like the DirecTV scam. And this person, I was like, buddy, we gotta have a serious conversation. You bought Amazon gift cards from somebody on the phone as they were saying they were going to knock a price off of your DirecTV bill? Oh, you are an idiot.
Was this an elderly person?
No, this person was like in their 30s.
Young and able-bodied?
Yeah,
no. This person can't own a home and raise children? We got to take those kids away.
This was just somebody that got caught. This was really, really bad. But just watch out for all the scammers. And you got to kind of make sure that your parents, depending on what age they are, they're good. I can remember there were scammers that would get at my mom and pop-up, and they started to claim that they were me from time to time. So thankfully he was with it. My pop was with it enough that he would give me a call. He was like, I'm pretty sure this is BS, but you're not in the Chesterton jail right now, are you, Timbo? I'd be like, no.
Yeah, pop. Sorry.
Pop.
Got caught for solicitation.
I can't stop paying for hookers, Pop. I know I'm an embarrassment.
Tonight!
But I can't stop now.
All right, too hot. It's Too Hot Thursday. Teddy dazzles us with audio. What do you got, Teddy?
All right. Earlier we were talking with on Rothman and Ice, and they were chatting about the onion rings and having them over French fries. Well, they were asked the question. They were talking about how you eat your onions, which way is best for you to have them, right? So give it a listen here. Hear what they have to say.
An onion ring on a burger is always a good time, too. Always a good time on the burger.
Done the grilled onion on a burger, but never the onion ring.
That's a win. I'm an onion guy, AR.
Not too much, though.
Some of
you order grilled onion on a burger, and then it's and it's just...
I don't know. I'll never really complain about onions.
Too much?
Not really, for me.
Raw onion?
I like a raw diced onion on my hot dog. Okay. On my burger, put that baby on the grill a little bit or fry that onion for me, and then I'm ready to cook.
Depends on the mood.
Absolutely, it does.
If I'm going to a place for the first time and I want to see how they do a burger, I usually go very simple, which is burger, American cheese, and then I'll do pickle and raw onion. That's it.
Red onion for me. Love a red onion. Raw red onion on a burger.
What if they don't have a red onion?
Okay, then whatever.
Just saying.
White onion is fine. If I'm making the burger at my house, though, I typically am going to have the 2 smash burger patties. I'll do the off-the-block cheddar because that gets a really good melt point that really melts well.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, are we making a nice burger or not? I mean, I figured
First of all, I don't know what we're
sitting
doing
here on afternoon drive right now.
Off-the-block cheddar. There is no better burger cheese than a good old-fashioned slice of American.
Okay, well, I say off-the-block cheddar wins. And
you're wrong.
I'm the one making it. And then I get some really good pickle chips and red onion slices. Every now and then I might dice the onions up and grill them on the Blackstone as well. More often than not, though, I like the crispiness of having the raw onion.
I like a raw onion. I like a grilled onion. As a matter of fact, I contend.
You contend?
I contend that for all of us grilled onion fans, there's a certain smell to that grilled onion, right?
Absolutely. The caramelized onions?
That Bath and Body Works should have a scented candle that smells like grilled onions. I would buy the hell out of that thing.
It's not that bad.
No, it's delicious.
It's much better than the raw onion smell.
Well, no, you don't want that.
No.
But a grilled onion scented candle?
They were talking about like on the dogs as well. I will tell you.
I like a diced on the dog.
I will tell you, for all of you golfers out there and you're looking for great public tracks to try, it's always been one of my favorite public courses in all of Central Ohio, and it has been for at least 10 years. It's Darby Creek up there in the Marysville area. And they have always had the best little hot dog fixins bar that I've seen in Central Ohio golf. Pretty much any topping you can think of that you would ever put on a dog.
They take pride in their fixins.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you think
that.
about getting a golf course hot dog.
Basic, bare bones.
Yeah, you might think of it's pretty low level.
Maybe some
hot
packets of mustard they give you.
Yeah, you're thinking pretty low level stuff like low level baseball game hot dogs as well. But that has, 3 things of condiments out there, and you just take it, and that's your life there. But we got the diced onions, we got pickled relish. Like there's like a little container. It's got like 10 or 12 different toppings in it. That's
nice.
The world is your oyster with your hot dog. You get a fantastic hot dog there.
All right, more Too Hot fun, and Timmy's upset with Arby's. The food never ends.
Oh, yeah, this is no good.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at slowdown due to an accident on eastbound 161's off-ramp to Little Turtle Way. And we've got a 5-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and I-70. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Pros, save more on what you need to get the job done right. Right now at Lowe's, get 15% off select custom entry and interior doors. Plus, save $80 on a DeWalt 20-volt Max Tool 2 combo kit, now just $169. Valid through 7/8. While supplies last, selection varies by location. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Newman Roofing is proud to sponsor The Fan and 10 TV's Beat the Heat Fan Drive. Help Ohio's most vulnerable residents deal with the extreme heat this summer. Purchase new box fans and take them to the nearest Franklin County Fire Station or buy online. For more information, go to lifecarealliance.org.
Say goodbye to car care headaches with Carvenience from Hinderer Motor Company. This is Justin Hinderer. For only $49, we'll pick up your vehicle, leave you with a rental, and return it fully serviced and spotless. No more juggling your schedule or wasting hours at the shop. Carvenience lets you focus on what matters while we take care of all the rest, making life easier. Schedule your service today at HindererMotorCompany.com.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT, kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The #1 show on Pope Leo's Spotify rap list. It's Common Man and Timmy.
Here's sort of a cool story. Pope Leo is a American.
Yeah.
He's a
just Chicagoan.
Chicago guy. He's a big White Sox fan. As a matter of fact, Pope Leo, before he became Pope, was there at Game 1 of the 2005 World Series. I was there at Game 2. I wasn't there with the Pope.
Oh, man, you just missed the future Pope.
I missed the Pope, but he was there, Game 1, 2005 World Series, where, of course, because everybody remembers, the White Sox swept out the Astros, who once upon a time played the National League. And so They won their first World Series since 1917. And it'll be another 100 and something years until they win another one. But I saw that A.J. Pierzynski, who was the catcher on that White Sox team, met the Pope, went to the Vatican, and gave him the ball from the final out of Game 1.
Okay, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
And
that's really cool.
Let me tell you something. The Pope meets a lot of people. But I assume even the Pope, you're gifted the final out, the game ball from the World Series that you attended. That's got to be cool for the Pope. But again, with the AI, here I am reading an AI description of their encounter. Former Chicago White Sox catcher A.J. Pierzynski met Pope Leo and presented him with the ball from the final out of Game 1 of the 2005 World Series, a game Pierzynski attended. Yes, he attended it. He was the catcher. You mean the game that Pope Leo attended?
A little bit of a technicality. I was at the game, but I played in it. I didn't attend it. It reminds me of.
He was also gifted an A.J. Pierzynski jersey, which he will wear at his next Easter Mass.
It's almost like it's like ESPN in forgetting every single thing about the 2005 Chicago White Sox.
When the Cubs won the World Series?
Didn't ESPN have a string of gaffes? I feel like they did something to one of your key players,
too. This is the first time a World Series game has been in Chicago since 1959.
No, it's not, you dummies.
No.
The White Sox won the World Series in 2005. It's not just a Cubby town. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. Not for the Pope.
I got something for you on the food front again. So do you remember a year or two ago, of course, we got into a big thing with Tyvus about it because Arby's was bringing back the greatest deal
this is the 5 for $5.95?
Probably in the history of fast food. Even when it was 5 for $5.95, whatever. You know, that was still
It's still a great deal.
That was still phenomenal. And the mix and match 5 for $5. I tell you what my order always used to be back when I was banging. I would go and I would get, I'd fluctuate between 2 of the regular roast beefs. Sometimes I would do 3. Say if I was doing 3 roast beefs, I would then get myself one of the value curly fries, and then I would get myself the Mott's stick, that little 4-piece Mott's stick. And then I'd get myself an extra drink, or if I felt like I was trying to be a little healthier after the 5 Arby's items, I'd just drink a water. But that was unbelievable to be able to get all that food.
That's
and
wrong.
recently they did the 5 roast beefs for $5.
Yes, that is the only way to do it. You don't put a drink in there. You don't put a Mott stick in there. If you get a 5 for $5, it's 5 sandwiches. End of story.
Sorry, but that's not how I wrote my story.
Well, your story sucks.
I thought mine was quite tasty, and I lived a great life back then. Much better than this life now.
Well, that's true.
So
many different levels.
When somebody sends me, I appreciate you guys always looking out for us and sending us little food tips, but I get a little angry when I see an insane deal at Arby's right now. And it's no 5 for $5. It's 4 roast beef sandwiches.
Okay. What are they charging for that?
4 for $5, you know? Is it 4 for $6? Is it something in the vicinity of that incredible deal?
$64?
It's 4 for $10.
Yeah, but still Timmy,
4 for $10.
I understand.
I
but
get
in
it. It's $2.50 a sandwich.
In today's climate, that is a good deal. We can't have everything with the lens of 1997. As much as I would like to do it, we can't do it. Although I was very excited today.
That can't be as close because my man Dalton says this is probably as close as we're ever going to get to 5 for $5. That can't be true. Sometimes for even just
I don't know.
a weekend.
Moving forward.
No, that's what doing a special is all about.
I know, but
I know it's not going to fit
Timmy,
in the economy, and it's not going to be a normal thing.
We got inflation.
I don't
we
care.
Got
it's still greed.
Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about the Hormuz Strait, okay? I'm more of a Strait of Gibraltar guy, all right?
Even the Strait of Gibraltar, it's got some problems.
I'm more of a Panama Canal kind of guy, all right? I don't want to hear about these other channels out there.
Whatever happened to Trumpy taking that? He was going to take Greenland and the Panama Canal.
Was it going to be the USA Canal? US of A. What happened?
He was going to take it.
And he didn't?
He got caught up in other stuff.
Panama Ted stepped in. He's going to speak up for his people.
There was other stuff that caught his attention.
So I just think that we got to hold hope that we can do a week-long deal again. And we do a 5 for 5, just a week. Yes.
I'm with you.
They did it a year or two ago.
But it wasn't a year or two ago. It was probably like 3-4 years ago.
Whatever. Who cares? I mean, Wild Mondays. I mean, yeah, it's good. $2.50 for a roast beef. And anything that you're knocking the price off. But man, let's do some more like special, like really, really good deals. I remember when I was reading one of Teddy's stupid, food survey articles. He gives us like everyone from the internet now. The ones that just say Burger King's the greatest restaurant that ever existed.
Yeah, Teddy, are you getting paid by Burger King?
Yeah, he's a Burger King plant.
Possibly, yeah.
T-Bone's a huge Burger King guy, too. I saw him recently, and I was telling him about this. He's like, oh, well, actually, Burger King. I was like, shut up. All he could do was speak so highly of Burger King. I was like, I don't know why I even asked. It's all wrong. But there was an article about the cost of pizzas, like the average pizza prices. I couldn't understand how, like, in most states, the average medium, not even a large, the average medium cheese pizza, no toppings, was somewhere up at around $14. It was even telling me that the average medium Little Caesars pizza is north of $11 now.
That's not.
It's like, what is this data?
Right.
What is this data?
I see the deals on TV all the time. Isn't Domino's doing any size, any topping, $9.99 right now or something?
Right. Like, I feel like you can get a large at some of the national chain spots, especially if you're going cheese. And Little Caesars, there needs RFK, you need to like mandate. They always have to have a pizza. It might be the one that tastes like pure cardboard, but they have to have a pizza that never gets out of the $7 realm. I mean, it was the $5 hot and ready for all of eternity.
I'm not saying that like the neighborhood pizza place, like the one location, is going to have a cheap pizza.
Right.
I understand that. Like I'm trying to see the Domino's ad.
Look at the Domino's
right here.
menu.
Best deal ever. Any pizza, any toppings, $9.99 each. Choose your crust. It includes stuffed crust. Choose up to 7 toppings.
7 toppings?
7 toppings. I don't know why you'd want 7
My
toppings,
God.
but you can, and you can get a stuffed crust pizza. Any pizza, any toppings, $9.99.
That's a deal. That's
Price
a good
is
deal.
higher for some locations. Maybe
some
you go to the Domino's in Times Square when you go there next week.
$27.99. I'll check that out. I'll check the prices.
You go to the
out
Red
there.
Lobster in Times Square.
No.
Endless shrimp,
I'm just
$9,000.
going to check the menu. I'm not actually going to waste a meal. Sbarro, though. Authentic.
That's New York, baby.
Authentic New York pizza.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for an accident causing some holdup on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between Main Street and Livingston Avenue. And there's a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on that north side between East Broad Street and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call all the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, it's Common Man. Everybody's talking about affordability these days, but the good news is you'll find hundreds of vehicles that fit your budget at GoGermain.com. Drive home in a new sedan starting at just $139 a month. New SUVs from only $189 a month, or a truck for as low as $329. Plus, choose from over 1,700 new and pre-owned vehicles, all priced under $30K, and it's only at GoGermain.com. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Go see my friends today. GoGermain.com.
Experience the adrenaline of Barrett-Jackson in Columbus, June 25th to 27th at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds. See hundreds of no-reserve collector cars cross the auction block and sell to the highest bidder. Take in the lively exhibitor marketplace. Engage with interactive sponsored displays and enjoy a wide selection of food and drink options. It's an exciting, high-octane event for fans of all ages. Advance tickets on sale now for the world's greatest collector car auctions at Barrett-Jackson.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. If you've been thinking about an RV, now is the time at RCD RV. They've got over 850 RVs in stock. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers from trusted brands like Cougar, Georgetown, Springdale, Forest River, and Salem. Trade values are sky high right now, and every RV purchase from RCD RV comes with a $500 ODNR gift card for your next Ohio State Park getaway. This limited time event ends June 27th, so don't wait. Visit RCD RV or shop now at rcdrv.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place, here with a happy customer.
Wilson's trying very hard.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Margaret.
Wilson, is this your mom?
Yes.
No, Mom.
Wilson, your mom should like your windows.
Oh, I wouldn't know. We actually have Pella windows.
Mom!
They've really lowered our energy bills.
I'm going to go wait in the car.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey, Columbus, buy a new Ford at the same price of Ford employee pays. No markup, no haggling. Right now, Capital Ford of Columbus, get employee pricing on F-150s, Super Duties, Explorers, Mustangs, and more. Thousands in savings. This deal ends soon. Come to Capital Ford today, priced for you.
Do you suffer from leg pain, leg swelling, varicose veins, or leg ulcers? Dr. Joseph Senta and Dr. Barry Zeta at Ohio Vein and Vascular are pioneers in the vein and vascular field. They can perform minimally invasive procedures that will get you back on track to a pain-free life. Stop living with leg pain and start the process to healthy living with a free healthy leg screening. 3 locations to serve you at Polaris, Reynoldsburg, and now open downtown. Go to loveyourveins.com or call 614-426-VEIN. That's 614-426-VEIN or loveyourveins.com.
If the big fancy garage door guys should have spent less time on a jingle and more time charging you a fair price, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
The Fan has a secret radio station. It's called The Fan 2. You can listen to the Bob and Tom Show, Jim Rome, and Buckeye stuff. Why do they pay me big money to whisper? The Fan 2 is on the Fan's HD2 channel and streaming on the Fan app. You're welcome.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Ohio Heating and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. The fine host of the Buckeye Show is the Beamer, Brandon Beam. How you doing, Beamer?
Common Man Timmy, happy Thursday to you.
Good to see you. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
And really just every person everywhere. Is there anyone on earth? I bought this pair of jeans sight unseen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bought them online. It's a brand that I know. It's a fit that I know. I knew it was going to fit me, so I bought it.
A brand that I trust.
And it is.
Inseam waist, doesn't matter.
No,
you're clicking through.
It's good. It was a good sale price. I bought it. I get it. And I was surprised to learn that it's a button fly. Is there anyone on Earth who likes a button fly?
No.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know what Mr. Strauss was thinking of when maybe it was before the invention of the zipper.
Zipper's one of the all-time 5 inventions ever.
I've been fiddling with these buttons all day.
It had to be pre-zipper, right? The reason that even existed? The button fly? Because
pre-zipper?
Yeah, I'm saying that's why that had to be a thing. But there's no reason for it to exist once the zipper was created. It's like when we make these advancements in TV. There's only a few people on the face of the earth that are watching on your grandfather's old, cathode ray tube TV, where you can scratch it with your fingernails and it weighs 7,000 pounds.
Gotta miss those TVs.
You do?
A little bit.
They weigh so much.
Everything looked like a 1990s NBA intro video.
It did.
When you moved your hand over the screen.
You go even try to watch the 2002 national championship game highlights. It looks like it's from the 50s. It's just terrible quality.
You know what the worst part is that I didn't even pay attention. I cut the tags off and then threw it in the wash. Because I always wash the jeans first before I wear them. And then I didn't realize until they came out of the wash that it was a button fly. Because if I would have known it, I would have returned them.
How could this mistake have happened for you on the listing, the online listing?
Idiot. I didn't pay attention.
You just didn't. Yeah,
actually, I think that should be front and center in the description. It should be big, bold letters. Button fly for morons.
This pant has button fly.
Yes.
Keyword
this is why it's on sale.
Morons. Yeah.
Beamer, how was vacation?
It was good. It was tiring, guys, but you know what? We're all alive, and it's good, and William went to daycare today, so it was very nice.
Oh, that's a good feeling,
It was the best day that we've had since we went on vacation.
Sending your kid away. Yeah.
You know what does a good job of sending their kids away? The Jews.
Explain.
Every Jewish person that I know and I'm friends with.
They go to like a big long camp?
They send their kids away for like a month-long sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
That's a big Jewish thing. And we didn't do that growing up. Like we have day camps we send Samantha to. She goes all day, then I come pick her up or Kristen picks her up. But the Jewish people that I know, they send all their kids off for like a month.
Isn't that like a big Eastern United States thing, like a New York, Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
I've had Jewish friends that were from New York, but we knew each other in North Carolina, but they'd moved down from there, and similar type of thing. I never thought anything of that.
I think, and you can cut this up and use it however you like. I think the Jews have figured it out.
I think that's wonderful.
I really do. I think we should all be sending our kids away for like a good month.
I'm kind of thinking more like, send your kids away forever.
Maybe a boarding school. Maybe a European boarding school.
School ties with Brendan Fraser. Just get out.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to go to camp where they had the movie Heavyweights. That was always my goal, to go on the blob.
You would have
the Apache relay.
You would have been amazing. You would have been amazing at that camp.
Get on the scale.
You would have won a lot of the games. Friends with Goldberg and Keenan Thompson.
I was having lunch with one of my friends yesterday, and I said, "How's everything?" He goes, "Oh, we got 3 more weeks before the kids come back." I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. 3 more weeks.
Can't you extend that out a little bit more? What do we need him back in mid-July for?
Keep him there till August.
Mid-August. Yeah, go tack another 4 weeks on. What are we doing? Summer's not over yet.
Oh, honey, where are we sending the kids? Oh, they're going on a Siberian trek. They'll be gone.
Well, they need to learn. They need to see the world.
It's lovely this time of year, Siberia.
You need to...
This is probably too hot.
You think?
Yeah.
I bet it's temperate now.
You seen England?
Like 39 degrees over there. They're like
Celsius.
melting. Yeah.
And
I don't know what that is.
100. It's 95. Yeah, it's in the mid-90s.
I only deal in freedom units.
Edinburgh, Scotland, for some reason, doing okay. I guess the heat wave didn't reach that far north.
Temperature in Siberia right now. Siberia is a big landmass.
Do they have a good city in Siberia?
I don't think so.
No, it's a big landmass. But Google tells me that right now it's the middle of the night. It's 64 degrees.
Oh, that's pretty warm.
So that's pretty warm.
It is warm.
For a nighttime temperature.
64 degrees in Siberia?
64 degrees in Siberia.
Is it supposed to be this hot? Like, what do you think the weather is in Juneau, Alaska today?
Probably the same.
Juneau.
Let's see.
Juneau is what we're doing now.
That's
Juneau,
50. It's 50 degrees. That's lovely. Oh, my God. Austin's picking a good time to go to Alaska.
He really is.
He's
going to Alaska?
He's taking the Alaskan cruise. He's in Canada now and heading on up to Alaska.
I didn't know that Austin was 75 years old.
He is.
That and Disney World is two things.
You're right. He is that old. It's Disney and it's an Alaskan cruise. He's going to start hanging out with Jeff Rimmer.
My parents are going on the Alaskan cruise in a couple weeks.
They ever done a Viking River cruise?
No, they've done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're going to high-five each other on the way off the boat. He'll get off, they'll get on. Hey, see you guys.
As the boat is crashing, my dad will say, well, if this is the worst thing that ever happens to you, you'll be all right. What's coming up on the Buckeye Show?
Guys, coming up tonight, we got 2 full hours. Tim, you mentioned Austin is in Alaska. We've got Tim May in studio with us tonight. He was at Ross Bjork's press conference a little bit earlier on. Bruce Thornton drafted first pick of the second round last night, and then we'll get into some Buckeye stuff going on in the month of June as we get ready to turn the page into July.
All right, Buckeye Show, top of the hour, right here on the Fan, back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Lionel Richie had a tough outing. He was starting up a tour, I guess. He's 77 years old. They're at a concert. They have their concert in Minnesota. He does. Good. Opening night concert in Minnesota. And he's singing Dancing on the Ceiling. And he fell. He fell down some of the steps. And he was forced to sit down several times during the song.
Did he try to actually dance on the ceiling?
He said, when you're feeling dizzy, sit your ass down, he told the crowd. Then he sat at the piano to perform 3 Times a Lady, and all I can think of when I think of 3 Times a Lady is Eddie Murphy.
Buckwheat?
Hi, everyone.
That's a 40-something-year-old reference now.
Well, it's still good.
Aunts. Tice. 3 times a matey.
That's right. You, too, can own your copy of Buckwheat Sings the Classics.
Wookin' Panub in all the wrong ways. Wookin' Panub.
There's also Una Paloma Blanca by the George Baker Selection. Don't forget that one. But I hope Lionel Richie's going to be okay. They did not finish.
He's got to dance all night long.
Yeah, 40 minutes later, the saxophonist Dino Soldo addressed the audience. He said Lionel's not feeling well.
He died.
No, he said he's not feeling well. He won't be able to continue. Additional information will be available. He actually said that. Additional information will be available.
What do you think's running the comms for Lionel Richie? That'll be a pretty good gig.
Yeah, that is a good gig.
Frankie Valli.
No,
alive?
Yeah, he is.
No.
He's still yes, he is.
No.
Okay, you're right. He's been dead for 10 years.
Up.
Right. Yeah. It's just been Weekend of Valleys.
Shelley Lewis has got her hand up his ass. He's not alive, though. All right, we'll see you tomorrow for a big Go to Jail Friday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch out for an accident that's on eastbound 161's off-ramp to Little Turtle Way, causing some backup there. And we've got a couple-minute delay on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt between Cemetery Road and I-70. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com.